Welcome back, people, to the show. Welcome back. Okay, my was on my face here. All right, people. Welcome back to the show. Just clean my face off of this. Yeah, man. Hope everybody is good. Hope everybody is good. It's what, a Friday. Best of myself, man. It's a Friday. Cheers, bro. Cheers. Finally, it's Friday. That's the most exciting part. It's Friday. Bailey is back. A whole other things, all other things been happening in the Reggae Boys football space. There, as you can see, Bailey is back. Omari Hutchinson, still no cap. Um, Reggae Boys 23-man squad that came out today. But we want to kick off this show, and I want to know if I'm wrong on this. Journalism. I remember growing up in Jamaica where journalism was like looked at as like the gods of the media. When you talk about print media and you talk about radio, the journalism in these press conferences, I don't know if this is just when it comes down to Reggae Boys football or just sports, but the journalism is really bad. I'm sorry, dude. And guys, I'm no journalist, so you were probably saying, "Who are you, bro, to be able to tell us that this is bad, bro?" It's just what I'm seeing in the press conference, bro. It's just what I'm seeing in the press conference. The journalism is bad. It's like I heard one journalist, big up yourself, Warren Webster. One journalist was asking if Leon Bailey was what he used this. What was the word? Like strong armed. What word did he use? He used the word. If Leon Bailey did he say if Leon Bailey was strong armed into the team? Big up yourself. To the letter, in writing the letter. People, remember to hit the like button as soon as you enter the chat. Just remember to hit the like button. Big up everybody who's watching today. We're kicking it. We're gonna be discussing the Jamaica Reggae Boys football squad. Just got released today. Brand new head coach, Coach McLaren, Steve McLaren, ex-Manchester United manager. He's now the head coach of the Jamaica national senior team. And Jamaica squares off September 6th versus a Cuba at the National Stadium. Here we go again. No, there are a few things as well that we're going to be discussing today as far as this squad is concerned, like the inclusion of Adrian Reid Jr. I will give you my thoughts on that. Make sure you hit the like button. Everybody in the comment section, big up yourself. So today, the press conference, it was a good length. It wasn't too stretched out. The coach, he talks the talk. A coach like that is always going to talk himself into trouble, though. I can tell it. He's that kind of coach. But today, this guy, this head coach here for Jamaica is a professional. And not only that, I'm not going to say it was a professional move, but he was so strategic, and you can see that he was a head coach before. They asked him a question where he was very forthright, though he was very forthright in the first press conference, right? Everybody remember that press conference, right? That was his first press conference. Everybody's like, whoa, the guy is so open. He's so lively. He's ready to go. A trend that I noticed with head coaches when they come in, they tend to be showing a lot of transparency to the people, like, this is how it's going to be under my regime. I'm a very open-minded person. And then they start to close the more they understand the culture, the more they understand the people. And that's what's happening here. This coach is already shrinking that information box and start talking even more political in this press conference. As he says, listen, we're going down a two-way path here. We have to maintain. And listen, this is the first head coach that coached Jamaica that I can ever remember reminding us that we are number one in the Caribbean. The thing with that, he needs to know that we're happy about that, But the problem that he runs into with that is, bro, Caribbean is not it. Just like how Jamaica was a project to FIFA, the other Caribbean islands are projects as well. And they're not that good. They're not that good. So Coach McLaren will have to make the right decision here. No, we really want to see his play on the field. But before we get into that, remember Leon Bailey is back. And people, listen. Yo, we're gonna be honest today, no people. We're gonna have some real honest discussion today, no. Fans, we're gonna be real with ourselves and we're gonna be real with Leon Bailey, because if Leon Bailey actually comes back and show up for this game, bro, a lot of us as fans have to put some respect on that, bro. Honestly, if this actually pulls through and Leon Bailey shows up for Jamaica, bro, I think that's a big move. I wasn't expecting Leon Bailey back. Maya, can you close that? I thank you. Because the music is playing. Yeah, bro, the music is playing. Yeah, man. You can't call in yet, bro. I will tell you guys when you can call in, all right? I'm in the flow. Today kind of show, there's a lot of content to talk about, bro. You get me? I haven't had a lot to talk about like the past weeks because it was all about the squad. So this is when JT geeks out on football because I enjoy this kind of stuff as well. And I'm like, boom, like when you see the head coach, you know something is happening with football. When you're not seeing your head coach of your national team, no international window is closed or anything of that nature. However, no, Omari Hutchinson. People, let's touch on Omari Hutchinson first. And all right, let's just clear up with the journalism. I just want to say, even the guy, because that's what we're gonna start with. I don't want to come back to that. Sorry that I'm jumping all over the place. I just don't want to come back to this journalism thing. People, the journalism in that press conference by our local sports journalists were like, I'm hearing people like, I'm from the Observer. I'm hearing people from some like top things on like CVM and like other places, and the level questioning. I'm like, bro, no, it's not good, guys. It's not good. The journalism is not good, guys. Trust me, it's not good. Like it affects the brand as well, because it's like, do we need to start hiring journalists now to go in there and ask the right question? Because we see we see the product improving, we see the product improving, we see the press conference looking a little bit more organized. You know what I mean? We see the press conference looking more organized. So, we expect everybody to be on brand, and our journalists, our sports journalists, they're not on brand, bro. They're not on brand. Like, they're asking weird questions. It's very weird. I don't know if anybody else sees this in that or heard that in that press conference, and I'm like, bro, they make us YouTubers, because like, I know if you got a Jay Saguna and those guys preparing themselves to go into a press conference, I know guys like Jay Saguna and them is going in there to ask a good question, because he's a thoughtful person and he's not just gonna go in there and ask something. Well, based on my evaluation, what I've seen of him on YouTube, don't know him personally, but I give people credit for qualities that I see in them. Like a Jay Saguna from YouTube would go into that press conference and dominate with a simple question, a relevant question. Like, how is the coach gonna make sure Leon Bailey is committed going forward? Bro, the coach can only sell the dream to Leon Bailey. Leon Bailey has to be the one who's committed. Like, when we hear journalists ask that, I'm like, isn't that like a 2+2 question? You know what I mean? They will block me after that. Yeah. All right. So that one journalist in Jamaica, sports journalist. So now I met the YouTubers them at school, bro. But now that YouTubers them at school right now, bro. It's that real right now. I'm telling you, you guys are. It's a bit weak, man. It's very weak. The product is very weak, guys. The product is very weak. So please get it right. When you guys, because they giving you, and the reason why we even care, I we don't really care to care, but the reason why I actually care is because we want Jamaica to live up to the reputation and the potential that we think the country can live up to. And our journalists, we're expecting like top level stuff. We're expecting top level stuff from our journalists in Jamaica. Not getting that right now. We're not getting that right now from our journalists. I'm quite disappointed in just hearing how they talk. I'm like, come on, bro, you could ask a better question. People, moving along nicely right now. So we're gonna jump into this Omari Hutchinson thing. So let me tell you now, people. A year ago, JT, the journalist in Jamaica doesn't follow football. The YouTube people follow football. Yes, that is the answer for that. The YouTube people follow football. The people in Jamaica don't. The journalists in Jamaica don't actually, because I see them publish stories all the time that it was on YouTube. They run with the even the social stuff, the Ollie stuff off YouTube, and it was fake news that was planted out there, and they didn't even know that. I'm like, whoa, the newspapers in Jamaica is wild. You actually used to think that, like, so, like, I'm like, bro, and it's not that hard to get the right information. But let's get off that. Listen, journalists, step it up. We still believe in you. You're Jamaican. It doesn't matter. All I'm saying, while I critique, I'm just saying I want to see improvement as well. It's not just a critique to be pessimistic. Just ask better questions. You're probably way good journalists in other capacities or other areas of your whole self. But based on what I'm seeing there as a question asking person in a press conference, it's not working, bro. The questions are just not effective. It's not like what I hear around the world. No, Omari Hutchinson has made a big decision here, people. Omari Hutchinson, the Omari Hutchinson that I made a show about was it a year ago? I made a show about this a year ago. And Travis Peso, you know, say, big up yourself, but you have to give me an apology, Travis. Let me tell you, Maya, you have to close that, or I have to come and turn that down. It's super loud. I still have to turn it down. 1 second, guys. All right. Maya, I have to turn it. Sure. That was like loud, man. That was super loud. All right. Cool. So yeah, as I said, people, where was I on this? Omari Hutchinson, Travis Peso. You remember I told you last year, Travis Peso, you're gonna call into the show today, and you're gonna say, Jay Taylor, you were right. The prophecy was right. And I want to talk to one person especially today, and that's Travis Peso. You remember Travis? And you're saying that this Omari said him so forward on them thing. I'm gonna call Travis. If you're at work, please pick up my boss. I need to talk to you. Cause this was from a year ago when people say me a push conspiracy. People tell me about my mother on that video. Say me a push conspiracy. Say the youth now go come play for Jamaica. It's happening in front of you guys. Let me get my headphone, bro. Let me see if me get Travis Peso up on the phone. Travis Peso, a year segment this. Omari Hutchinson, he's out of here.
Yeah, man, I don't do long time, JT, man. Let me not talk for the last year, mention Omari name, JT.
But you remember, remind the people when me did I say with the Omari.
Yeah, man, same thing I say, man. You do right, brother. You man give you a false hope, brother, and people are talking about, there's someone that say, I don't want, I say, we don't treat him like a superstar. We don't need to treat him like no superstar. You tell him, say, you want time, you get a club, and now me see this man, you put up under 21 sitting on Instagram, brother. Stay away there, brother. We'll get to other players
Yeah,
who want to play with Jamaica.
I'm when me tell you, bro, Travis, the prophecy when me sick, I'm tell the people them say, what I saw, I couldn't say it was facts, but I believe in this because I ran all the scenarios.
Yeah, but you did say it too, JP. You did say it. You did say it
in my head. What I feel happened was, he was being overlooked by the England youth teams, and what happened? His agent and his and probably other of his handlers, they came together and they say to get that buzz going is,
and that's all the agents them doing in England, JT. Yeah. When they know so them close to play with Jamaica, them pack up you them head a be lies. They don't make you them think for themselves. What their future or happen. We can guarantee you that everybody who have Jamaican lineage can play for England and vice versa and play for Jamaica. Well, you can't tell someone nothing as you talk in a Jamaica here, you fight against them because you want JPL players in a team. Nobody not talking about no JPL players. But that film cap out that at all times. Come here, man, say on YouTube, say a Blake and be the only Jamaican band for that team.
Who said that?
Man said, we can call him Chris Smith.
Chris Smith, go
not to Chris Smith. Every time Bowser and Sifa said now play, he look out, say the team today now to them on the team.
Yo, and Travis, you see the show when we do yesterday. When I tell what the show was about yesterday, when I tell the people them, and them I tell you remember you said the people them I say me a madman. To me say that Norman Campbell is Norman Campbell
information. You said this all right. JT, look at this now.
Yeah, Norman Campbell, bro.
No,
wait. You know, wait, Travis. You know what is the first name? Me know say the other player them named it.
No, you talk about Norman Campbell, man. You talk about Norman Campbell.
Me tell them say the most informed winger that Jamaica have right now. Player, not saying that he's the best at his position. You see me? Nah, saying better than Billy or better than Monday, but when it comes on to farm, he's the player in farm, and him depend the farm from last year.
But the coach said in the interview, say he spent 4 years at Serbia. The coach talk about him. See? Me see when Whisper and Dixon get called in the team as a young youth, There was no problem, because man with a YouTuber, Dixon come from the area and they support Craig Butler. But two, because Adrian Reid is a speed baller and he have a disastrous U20. And the coach put him in the team now, a speed and Maran pick a team. And a coach, a speed and Maran pick a team. And we saw all these people stay. When things are going to fit them away, it's all well and good. And the coach himself watched Adrian Reid last night in the game. And it was much better, different game. Me man all say, YouTube right now say, Adrian Reid get call over, Maggie should get call. Maggie's a attacking midfielder, Adrian a defensive midfielder. Say Maggie should get this place there. So, JD, you can't please don't care which team call, they might not go happy with them. I just say go.
We cannot do the roadblocks anymore. We have to do another one. So I'll say it. Travis, you still there outside?
Yeah, man, me there, JP.
Computer, bro. Yeah, I will fix it though, man. It's okay. Continue speaking, Travis. We just about 2 minutes.
No, what I'm saying, I heard on YouTube this morning, when Whisper and Dixon get called in the team, there was no argument, all well and good, But through the coach, them pick Adrian Reid, no problem. Man, I said, through the youth, go Estrella, Portugal, on trial, you want a cap to go overseas. So now shame the Whisper and Dixon there look to.
Yeah. And I'm going to explain that to the people, them say, listen. It is not as bad as people is making this out to be, bro.
Oh, listen, no, man. Another JT, man, because it's speed and in a light speed.
No, the kid is the only 17. Is the 17-year-old in Jamaica who's head of his time. Listen, and I say, Travis,
speed influence.
Yeah, but we could just finish up the Omari Hutchinson thing, so we stay on topic. Yeah, so just with the Omari Hutchinson thing now. So you see this going. So we just call it a day, and anything going forward as far as
news. Don't do no man. Don't do no man. Don't do no man. You're my right.
Me done with him too. Travis, you don't know Travis. Me did I tell the people them from last year. Say, listen, people,
Yeah.
what?
Me man talk about Morgan Gibbs White. Morgan Gibbs White never say him play for Jamaica. So don't make a little tattoo on the hand, fool. The man tell you a long time, say England when born and baby want to play for. Lee Carsey know him old JT. That's why Lee Carsey pick him. England he want to play for. And we can't stop that guy them ban. And nothing is wrong with that. The man else put out some name, but player them will play with Jamaica. I will cap them. He players who don't know compete and play their passport, brother. Hey, JT, my friend, look out. You ain't stop me on the other.
All right, my boss. All right. Yeah, man. People, so them things they happen right at the time when the computer kind of thing just I try to get the computer fixed and next one. Go ahead, T-God. T-God, the squad is out. Everybody should be much calmer now, right?
Yeah, man, the squad is out, and I was looking at it, and this is my opinion. This is a Marin Garden pick squad. I don't think.
When me say when me say yesterday.
What you say? Yes, you did say. Yeah. And I think in the next window, I'll if I'm thinking, like the coach, you understand? I'll feel out the weak areas when this side picks. Two side is because the way I'm talking, say everything has to be proven on the field. So
yeah, I love that. I love that. He's even saying like right after speaking about Leon Bailey and something he was at. He's saying, listen, people get picked all the time, but they're gonna have to show me that they want to be out there.
Yeah, they have to deserve. They have to seek them for this.
And I think the fact that he brings back in Jonathan Russell, they actually brought him in to play him this time.
Right. Yeah.
I believe that.
So the side pick in watch the side September 6th. See the week era, see where they're lacking and try to get
See, got someone me never like when the coach talk about still, but it make me feel a little afraid.
What?
Like the man I say, him see the ball game where them a play down there and it was really good. The speed, holding up ball in tight spaces.
No. He might try. He might try please. They might try please Jamaican crowd because they know say. You know say he don't want the diaspora. They don't know for him. Well, no, the local people and the diaspora, the local people they run out for him hard. You understand? So he might try please them and tell them what they want. Oh, Cavaliers play good, Mount Pleasant is up there. So I'm tell them that. Then they hear say he might look for them, but really and truly. You might go play this match against Cuba, see the week era. You understand? And say, okay, I'm going to need a center mid. I'm going to need a man in the middle. I'm going to need a forward.
But before you reach the squad, what do you think about the whole Omari Hutchinson? Finally, the guy show us that he's a Jamaican.
All right. So the coach even say, yes, we're not about to fight. We're not about to fight, And
you heard what the coach said? The coach said he spoke to him and Kadamatri, and those two think they can wait on England. I think he said something like that, bro.
Yes, he said. Yeah, he said these players, they think they're good enough and they can wait on the England call. So they might go wait on the England call, and then when they get the England call, you understand, when they are 27, 28 in their career, they might go say they can come play for
Jamaica. Yeah, I think that they kind of the brother is a Jamaican, bro.
Yeah, once they pass 24, 25 minutes, they can't make England stand again. Remember they're on top level at that age. If they make it 24, 25, and we get them 26, 27.
No, but what about the FIFA rules? Listen, he's gonna be capped if he goes in the U20 and dominate in the the U21 and dominate.
Yeah.
They're gonna cap it. Listen, you see the brother. Let me tell you, people. Let me tell you a scenario that's gonna happen right now. That's gonna take place right now. This is what's gonna happen, people. The fact that Steve McLaren is now the coach of Jamaica. I think England is gonna cap every single player that has Jamaican heritage. Because if there's
Everyone.
one person who can recruit these players, it's McLaren.
Yeah, right. You might go catch everyone. Tell them. You might go. Them go. We can. Them might go say, all right.
I think
You know,
every
I'm not
single
gonna
window, England is gonna cap a Jamaican
yeah, man. Potential
from
Jamaica.
here on
Yeah,
out.
man.
Yeah, man.
Them might catch them, man. And get you off of them because look at it. Because you might say we forget the middle.
We are talk to. Something have a
Oh, you
reflection
not
thing.
yet?
Yeah,
Let me check it out.
yeah. Something have a
All right.
reflection. Yeah,
Is
man.
that
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, yeah. All right. So this is what going on. If you look on it on a logical sense, if we get because we want the young players, and if we get the 19-year-old to 22 players, and can come we cap the man them play for Jamaica. This will be in England. It will be in England side, you know. If we are cap them young potential good baller there, you know, it have a weak England side, and England now got the baller. So if the England can't cap everybody, you know, say everybody cap now and they can pick, choose, and refuse. You understand? Only thing I can do to them, you know, is maybe if when England cap the man up, but I call him for the rest of them career. That's the only thing. It mash up them.
It mashed them up.
And
Yeah.
Them have got decide.
But them willing to, why them willing to take on the chance that he got? Let's say you're growing up in England, you're Jamaican, or wherever you are, and you're going to the academies, you see your peers excelling. Maybe you played with soccer, and you thought you were as good as him, and you see where he has reached in his career, and you were probably better than him at 15, because some players peak differently, and sometimes that false hope still remains here. Like, listen, me go reach back that level there, I'm gonna play for England. You watch and see. I think some of those players feel that way.
Yo, listen, enough of them baller. If England do what we are talking about, cap them when them young, and when they catch all them 20s, they say they can't go back on England, they might go wonder why. And then make the World Cup side, and them just stuck in a club and then drop to championship and then 1 and 2 and then Paradise gone, them can't make the international. Them are gonna say, yo, yeah, them should the cap. But I saw it go, you know, and them have to go, it have to go up to them now for them. They make the tries. If them think them really can sustain, you understand? And look how England do over the years. You understand? How them treat them players. Them have to look, first time I forgot them look how them media treat them players. You know?
And you know what a lot of people feel bad about Tiga is the fact that they feel like he mislead the people, them man. Like he move misleading.
Of course he does.
Yeah, I remember them time when Tiga y'all tell me say JT, ease up our fine. Give me a break there. You remember them time? And them people must be a conspiracy. Me come with me until I say no, me spot the move, bro. Me see that show already. And the star,
somebody kind of
flop.
You know, somebody kind of feel it, but we just have the false hope saying him not come. You understand? Just give the false hope say him not come. But guess what? It's done already. Somebody say we're gonna catch some, and some are gonna go through the net. So guess what? What we need to do. What Jamaica needs to do is try to build the man them where their yard, where they know so they can't go nowhere. Just build them man there.
You know what this remind me of? People may have to tell you this. You know what this remind me of? It remind me of you have a woman in your yard. Man and woman. And the lady I say you're not married. Not married.
Yes.
And she I say, yo, watch and see. Me again, watch and see. Again, left you. And she will live with one next man where she not love doing enough for sure the man says she's serious. So Omari Hutchins to come play for Jamaica, though he knows that's not where he wants to be. He wants England to call the wedding, to marry him. You see what I'm saying? It's that thing there, but you know that so Jamaica was that rebound. And a lot of people don't remember what happened. You know? Omari Hutchins and a lot of those kids were a reflection or a effect of the penalty shootout in the Euros, where the English fans said some racist stuff to Saka and them in the Arsenal, and Omari Hutchinson and them were at Arsenal. And I think that's one of the reasons why Omari Hutchinson left Arsenal, because it was his fellow Arsenal players who said they found those racist messages. And that's when we saw a lot of those youngsters start throwing up Jamaican flags on their Instagram. So he was a part of that wave. It was so it was something. It's like your kid starting to do something like, go to rock concert or something, but they're not really sure if that's the music they're into.
Right. So yeah, so he was trying to spite them, so to speak, and say, all right, since we're doing this, we're gonna play for Jamaica then. We're gonna play for Jamaica.
Yeah.
But really and truly, he don't really want to play for Jamaica because them burn him. You
Yeah,
understand?
and one of the things they said that his handlers had problems with was that Paul Hall had Omari Hutchinson training with the first team. I think there was people around him who was upset,
Mhm.
because they said Paul Hall was trying to cap him and he was only there to play in the U20s because he really wanted to play the U20s, because he really wanted to show England his class there.
Right.
But it didn't happen. They tried to, Paul Hall and them, they wanted to put him in the first team when he came on the island. So that's where it looked like him and his family just stayed at the hotel and just hang out and went back.
Yeah.
That was the first time with the
Man.
U20.
Them know, them fool us. He fool us. But guess what? I wish him well. You understand? And him put on the flag, the him boots, and him have on the flag. Hope he met the England
Yo,
side.
call the man trick the people, the man wrap himself in a Jamaican flag. The first one, this for the dear people. The man wrap himself in a Jamaican flag when Ipswich United get promoted to the Premier League.
Yo.
When them can find that on the internet.
Yeah, man. And them boots and the whole Jamaica get wild.
Wow. Big Lee Leng them say it's over. It happened, people. Here we go. Me and people at drop. Here we go. Here we go again. You know me? I say, wow, guys. This game. When I come do a show and I say, guys, this doesn't tell me. I think the game is still going. It's like, people were celebrating and I'm like, I think the game is still being played right now.
That time, we have played draft and the man have played chess, the man. So you're all right. So guess what?
I show England this again, boost England again, bro.
Yes. And the move that
was the move. And people say me build up this conspiracy, that them a try saying me a conspiracy.
I think somebody was saying it. Somebody was saying
here, bro. Me no know idiot dog. Me know them moves here, bro.
Yeah, man, a boot. And somebody, I don't know if it's MG that said it, but somebody was saying it. I'm not doing it upon them, I think somebody else was saying, yo, I want if I'm trying to do it for England, call it. You understand?
That's what he
just
did,
like
bro.
Ivan Toney. Ivan Toney pull out the same stunt, Ivan Toney pull out the same stunt. You understand? And then call him up. Understand? But they say then give him a cap and throw him on the bench and they still get a game. But anyway, we wish him all the best and I hope him can sustain the position. If them do give him an England cap, hope him can sustain it. We still a real film like a real for Sterling. You understand? But guess what? Him gone. We could work with who we have Dixon, we have Lembe Kesey, we have all of them baller there. We could work with them. You understand? Him gone.
Yeah, man. Him gone.
Yeah, man. Him gone, man. We signed over the dead surface ticket, man. Him gone.
Him gone, man. People hit the like button on the video. This is that's good. This is the second time I'm telling you guys to hit the like button. People, is me I say, me not gonna have the crowded show today. Me I take one call at a time today. Then maybe later on in the show we can get more people.
Listen. It's our time I listen to the show. My children, them ask, how can I nice that? This man, the man, course it up. Me say this man,
okay, alright. Like a whole bunch of tumble down.
JD, now jump off, alright, so you can get the next call.
Alright, yeah, man. Say a word. Alright. The man them need to understand it a war out there was a country out there in ego. Yeah, man. So that's as I say, people. My closing argument on Omari Hutchinson, and enough for uno out there are some people. You, that specific person, the them things I'm gonna waste my time and talk about them on YouTube today. No? Me not depend that, brother. When I waste my time and talk about it on YouTube, we don't know the chop. We don't know the chop, and that's why I always think one step ahead. That's why I always think one step ahead. When you expect me to do this, me do that. Watch it pray, catch your style, watch it flex. All right. Watch how we do it. All right. This is how we do it, people. This is how we do it. This is how they do it in Baghdad. Damn, him style the thing. Brethren, I say him style the thing. You never know. Same style the thing, bro. He did. He did style the thing. Yeah, so beach trip. You remember the night then know yourself when me give you the truth about the beach trip? When me say like it come like Omar Hutchins to remind me of that person where you see me? There is a graphic, it's a media group. Um you see me I say? When we I say me did I tell no one joke where I say Omar Hutchins to remind me of that youth that when beach trip are gone and the bus ready and you know? And you just see Omar Hutchins walk come down your road in his slippers. And the bus a come in at 20 meters and them say, Omar, you know go. I say, man, I'm so forward, man. I'm ready for it. I'm ready already in the dog. See there? I'm ready already. See me have my marina. I'm have my beach shot. And he knows say, nah, go beach, you know. I say, man, them I say, so where your bag there? Yeah, man, dog. My bag did down there already, bro. My bag did down there already. Somebody did carry down the bag already. And so the man just meet me on the beach down there, man. Hey, and I weed up on YouTube and I say, yo, Omar, so, dog, you have lunch money? Yeah, man, bro. I have a backyard, dog. See, them have all a chip in my hand, brother. I have all a chip in my hand we can scan. Me even need backyard, bro. Say, man, I say, we are go to the more, you know, when the beach chip down and we are forward it back, you know. You bring change of clothes. Dog, when I'm a girl working at a clothing store, dog, don't I'm over here, bro. Me I tell you, she don't line up the pants them. And so the man I convince Jamaican people along the way, you know. The man I answer every question, you know. And I convince Jamaican, you know, bro. The man have an answer for everything, you know. And those tricky people, them. Omar Hutchinson, man. That was a good one, bro. Omar Hutchinson, that was a good one. You guys got excited for a minute. That's why I tend to stay realistic. Because I know crap like this tend to happen. I told you guys. People, me telling you, you know, I know the future me live, you know. Me just come back here, so come telling you what go on. I'm telling you all the while. Me living in the future. So when me telling you things, it's like a year ago, and we have to do a show now, 2024. And the people when did there and I watch the live stream there, can I reply and I said, bombard. Suppose all them time they are one of the man who did I tell JT, but JT, low, but yo, if you find the Omari Hutchinson video, then me on my channel and you're probably going to the comment section, you will probably see some man tell me if you low ball. Did you get it to work, Maya? But something else is working? Okay, all right, cool. Yeah, Jamaica is stepping stone to England. Yeah, man. So that's what they did, man. So people, just remember to hit the like button as well. So let's jump over now to Norman Campbell. Norman Campbell, people, he was one of the first name called by the coach. Big up yourself, Mr. Flex. Mr. Big up yourself, Mr. Flex. Norman Campbell. He's at Randers FC in Copenhagen. I want to see him live this season. Played against Copenhagen, looked very good in that game, actually. Norman Campbell. No, he got the call up. I did a show yesterday on Norman Campbell. We did a whole segment on my show. And I told you guys, no, for all the people who said Jay Taylor yesterday, you're crazy. We don't know yourself, man. What me telling you said, Norman Campbell is the most informed winger right now. And what did the coach tell you guys? It's the same thing, bro. Me play the game, bro. No ramp with my ball game, bro. More times some people are ramp with my ball game. May I tell you, when I see him, it's like, bro, the Danish league is not crap. I swear down. It's not like, obviously, FC Co beat Man U last Champions League qualification and some other good clubs. And for years, they beat top clubs. So it's not like a Macedonia league, or it is a league which is maybe it's on the Belgium league and those league probably on the same level or even better, because I'm not hearing about a lot of Belgian clubs that are actually going that far in Champions League. Maybe people can educate me. You see me I say? So it's a sad thing, bro, that we understand that Caribbean rivers, but we let it slide. I think Marianne watches you, bro. Know yourself. Me have to put up a comment here. Bro. I swear to God, when me hear the thing today, brother, bro, me say, the dog, I watch me YouTube channel, bro. Credit to Marion Garden, bro. Marion Garden, bro. Look, bro, me do like, remember, you know, with first we do a live stream, watch along with the Randers FC Copenhagen game. Norman Campbell didn't come out in that game. He then, because he scored in his first game. Okay, the Danish league is ranked 19th. Okay, could be better then. But yeah, in the top 20 leagues in the world. I don't know how many countries is there in the world, or how many countries are there. Countries are there in the world. That feels better. We need to invite players. Marion Garden needs to. No, yeah, bro. JT, are you me give the credit for Norman Campbell selection, bro? Me feel like every squad me have a player in there, bro. Where me select. Maybe I just manifest some people. People, remember? I miss Star Razel and tell them to see fast half in a squad, you know, bro. But remember one day me beat Al Grimson, me I say, Al Grimson, you don't rate CFAS. The player is playing here, the player is playing there, the player is playing. Then me going at the press conference and say, Al Grimson, Ronaldo CFAS, why is he not in the team? The player at this position, boom, Ronaldo CFAS in the team. And I'm not saying what I'm doing is working, but part of me feels like, and credit to Marion Garden, it's a Marion Garden, even if you didn't listen to me and you made that decision, it would still be a great decision. Yeah, sorry about that one, Real Madrid. Yeah, man, you know how the thing set, bro. Me never so quick pan one day. Credit to which Marion. He's making the same mistake. All right. Me and Danger, here the pray why I have to be brutally honest to Marion Garden. Here I have to be brutally honest and be fair to him. No. The scenario is he cannot just go and pick a bunch of random players and hand over to the coach. Bro, he basically actually did the safest thing by handing the new coach the previous team that was there with only 5 new players coming in. Bro, I thought that was a smooth transition we witnessed there. That's a smooth transition to me. The core players are there. I'm surprised that Michael Hector is back. Remember, we did a show on that yesterday as well. We went through the players that I thought, about 10 of those players, and Michael Hector was one of them. Went back for Dexter Lambekisa. Amari Bell is back. Is there's no Greg Lay in this squad, right? Is Greg Lay back at the left back position? Squad. Yeah, let me see if Greg Lay is in the squad. Yeah, Greg Lay is there. So let me just read out the squad again for the people who obviously didn't get it. This light is like crazy, bro. Goalkeepers Andre Blake, Connor Boyce Clark, Jamali Waite, Dexter Lambekisa, Dishard Bernard, Greg Lay, Damian Lowe, Michael Hector, Richard King. Amari Bell returns to the lineup for Jamaica. Joel Latibodir having a very good season at Coventry. Ethan Pinnock, the steady one at Brentford, he returns. Casey Palmer, good start to his season at Coventry as well. K-Roy Anderson, some questions there. Hasn't been starting this season for Charlton Athletic. Talked about him a few days ago as well. And we're seeing him here in the middle of the park. Bobby Decardova-Reid makes a return as well. Jonathan Bell. I saw Jonathan Bell, though he wasn't in that Copa America squad. He was actually in Thailand or Vietnam. He was doing some, it must be Thailand. He was doing some Thai boxing because he was saying he wanted to get bigger, stronger, and more physical. And I think that player, for them bringing back Jonathan Russell, I think they brought back Jonathan Russell to actually play him this time. I think they bring back Jonathan Russell to play him this time. I don't think you bring a Damian Lowe from somewhere down there in Saudi Arabia to start at the CDM position for Jamaica. The easiest way to gain points with me with this head coaching staff, maybe I have to talk to Marion Garden. Marion Garden, I hope you're listening. The easiest way to move forward with this is you guys will have to take a risk in the middle of the park. It might not be holding up at first, but you guys have to take a risk and move away from the ultra defensive player who never gives you anything going forward. Jamaica has to move away from that. And that's what Damian Lowe gave us. Tackling, yes, but look at the Casemiro. Casemiro could tackle, not the fastest or the strongest. He could tackle, but he could pass too. He could score. Some people, so I want to see, this would be the first thing in my book where I said, okay, this coach is here to do things differently. So Marion Garden, if you're listening, you guys have to take a risk in the middle of the park. And for me, that risk in the middle of the park is very obvious. It's Jonathan Russell and Casey Palmer. That's the obvious lineup for me in the middle of the park there. Those two can definitely at least handle the middle of the park. Bobby Reid, I think it is very possible that Bobby D-Card over Reid ends up on the bench for this head coach. And here why. I think he might end up on the bench. Bobby D-Card over Reid might end up on the bench for this coach. And this is why. He plays on the wing right now at Leicester. He plays on the wing at Leicester. Leon Bailey's back. Leon Bailey automatically holds down that right-hand side. Demari Gray holds down the left. Casey Palmer, Jonathan Russell in the middle of the park. Start doing the math, bro. How much more position is left? Now you have your center forwards. Okay, so Bobby Reid can play the 10 then, right? How is this gonna go? And let's say it's a 4-4-2. Let's say it's a 4-4-2. No, JT, off in at the midfield. Okay. What about a 4-3-3? Okay, so let's go 4-3-3. Actually 4-3-3. Yeah, man, I think 4-3-3 is what we need to play. And that's how Bobby Reid starts for me then. That's how Bobby Reid starts. But that's how Bobby Reid starts for me. But I need to try something different with Demari Gray and Leon Bailey. One of those players need to come on the inside more often. I want to see one of those players at least for a few minutes in a game running out of the midfield if we go 4-3-3. Because we would have Casey Palmer. Who else is there for us? Because we have Leon Bailey, right? And then we're going to start Mikel Antonio up top. I'm starting Mikel Antonio. So Mikel Antonio, Leon Bailey, Demari Gray. That's my front three. I don't want to go back three. I know the back three worked for us, though. The back three really worked. But I'm just wondering, the back three didn't give our wingers a lot to work with, though. I'm not sure. When we played the 4-4-2, we came under more pressure, but our players looked more threatening in the wider areas. That was something I stumbled upon. Our players look better in the wider areas when we play that 4-4-2. But the problem is we are very vulnerable. There looks like a lot of space. I never seen Hall Grimson doing this, like telling your players to get compact. Like that's like the main coaching sign from a club, a pep, a slot is this hand signal to get the players to squeeze in. Yeah. Yeah, this is what you need to squeeze in. You don't have to be the best players to have a good midfield. It's all about the system. Yeah, and the coach wasn't quite clear there. I think he was mixing up two things, or we weren't able to differentiate it. Sorry about that, people. You know how to go. How it go already. May have the little one, so you know the vibes. Exactly, JT. Me never Jamaica defend with a high line. Yeah. So, bro, and the coach said you might have to try different systems, but me never like how him like I made the system of Jamaica look like, whoa, man, this is the system that was gonna take us to the promised land. I wasn't sure, or either he's just a very damn good talker. I think he might be a very good talker, that guy. Let me call back this guy here, Mobia. Yeah, I think the coach might be a very good talker too. Cuba is very good ball handling team. Jamaica, JT, I hope the coach teaches players off the ball movement so we can take triangle. Yo,
JT.
Big up yourself, Carlo. What going?
Good man.
There, man.
I wonder if you ain't gonna call me.
No, man. I was just in the. I took a call from somebody and then I just went in the zone again.
Yeah.
So what's going on? We're live, we're live.
Yeah, man, I know. Which topic you want me to talk on?
I think we were talking about, we kind of segued into the Norman Campbell. This was Norman Campbell, and then I was more explaining. Bro, you weren't listening to the show?
Yeah, I was listening, and I'm still listening until I put you on to take the call. So I'm up to date. So I just want you to tell me which topic.
Yeah. So what I was talking, I just end up talking about the formation. You see, so bro, because I don't plan that part out. So I would say Norman Campbell was the most informed winger. Oh crap, I didn't even think about Norman Campbell. I wouldn't start Norman Campbell as a center forward, but I would like to see us try something where we have three cutting edge players up top. A Norman Campbell, a Leon Bailey, and a Demarai Gray, and we can do different things with them. That's like having a Martinelli, Jesus, and a Saka as your front three.
The addition of Norman Campbell was a good move.
Yeah, bro. Tell us, man, if you have one player in every squad, bro.
Yeah, it's true. I'm a big fan of him. I am always impressed with how he move off the ball in speed. He's a good player. And to me, he's a better player than Kaim Dixon. What's his name again? Paris.
Yeah, Kaim Paris is very inconsistent, man.
Yeah.
That guy
is a better player than him.
He's very inconsistent.
He's a better player. So great to see him in the squad, man.
No, I'm saying Real Madrid. That's if we're winning, bro. So Casey Palmer, he's no longer at Coventry. He's at Hull City now.
Yeah, selling chairs. Official one. It's on Hull City.
Oh crap! But Hull City is is Hull City in League One or Championship?
Championship, man.
Championship. Yeah, they lost to Plymouth Argyle, Wayne Rooney team the other day. I think. Norman, even better than Sifa. Yeah, I think technically with the technical
Yeah, man, he's
abilities,
better than. Yep.
yeah, I think he's better. I think he's better than a Ronaldo Sifas with his technical ability. Norman Campbell. Um, and he presses a lot as well. He presses a lot. And this coach talk about he likes players who like to run.
Yep. That's the modern
So
football, bro.
yeah, and because I never is undefeated. Okay, it wasn't Hull City then. It's one of them teams. I must say Millwall them then. Um, I want to see how he sets up. Like I didn't like how Jamaica conceded too much real estate and drop deep before we start pressing. Like I know that you only and it's not pressing anymore. Don't you only you mostly only can press? Is it considered a press anywhere on the field, or is in the because you have the high press, right? Where you're starting to press from actually in the 6 yard, the 18-yard box.
Yeah, 80% of the field.
So it's 80% of the field is a press.
Yeah, right there.
Okay, all right. Yeah, come here and say it couldn't be. Obviously, I can't press. You see me I say about some.
Can't press at offline. You can't press at offline.
But you have some coaches would say it's like we lower team into a certain zone or area, and when they make that pass, then we press them in that area. So that's the thing. That's kind of I need to look back through that where I think you can press a team almost anywhere on the field.
Of course, it depends on the opposition and the quality of players. So you're not wrong here.
Yeah. But it's something that me not certain about either. Yeah. So what's your take? What's your take?
What the whole discussion you're having? No man, I'm satisfied with the squad, man. Russell in, good move. Norman Cameron, good move. Mabala is back. Leon Bailey is back. Yep. I don't have an issue with the squad. Everybody merit them selection.
Yeah. What about
and with the Omar Hutchinson? I don't think I'll be watching any more of his games.
Yeah, I won't be supporting him. Like I don't watch his games. Like people can say I'm Omar Hutchinson. I don't like just like I never know him before he started to come up with this Jamaica thing. I will just don't know him again. I just go back to not knowing him again, like because I'm not gonna be following him. There's no reason to follow him. It's not like
there's no reason. I will watch him.
He's not. It's not like he's Jamaican anymore.
I will watch my Bobby Reid and Leon Bailey and thing there from defense. Ethan Pinnock. Yeah, I'll watch those guys.
Some team from Grimmy, JT have trigger press too by only one player. Okay, you see it? You see, I say Young Kings Entertainment, me not fully. I don't know all the press them if you tell before, because I don't really want to tell a lie there, so. And I tell you, say, yeah, what? All I press them this, I don't really have all I press them.
What somebody was saying earlier, that Adrian Reid merit a selection.
Yeah, did Adrian Reid merit a selection?
Don't merit or he
I don't know, man. Merit or deserve? I don't know. Did Adrian Reid merit or deserve one? That's the thing. Was he called up on merit? Because listen, let me give you my take. Let me give you my take on that. People, I have no problem with this. I understand. This is one of the developmental spots. People can pull their hair out. And I don't care if he got the cap because they need to cap him and sell him. He's a young 17-year-old coming out of Jamaica. Only 16 players can play. Anyways, it's 23 players going.
Doing that, JT, who is it gonna arm if he gets selected?
Exactly. And it's like a scholarship, bro. It's almost like a scholarship.
Jamaica gonna benefit. The national team is gonna benefit.
Yeah, wait.
Player. He is a good player. He is a quality player, so he's gonna grow. This kid is educated. from what I am getting from him. And he's willing to learn, he's willing to grow. So he's gonna propel, man. He's gonna advance, man. His footballing career is gonna advance, bro. So Jamaica is gonna benefit from this. And he can be a future captain as well. Yep. So people need to stop look at it like, oh, it's because a player need a club, why they getting a cap. No. The bigger picture is the country is gonna benefit.
You know, it's a conspiracy theory.
Yeah.
And the thing is, what some people may look at is that at this time, with the coach not knowing the players too much, is like, what quality did he show McLaren to make McLaren think that him fit for this window? That is what people may be asking, like, or is it that McLaren needed somebody to really? I mean, you have to use Meron Garden at some point.
Yeah,
the coach just come in and he's just depending on his assistant to point him in the right direction. Right. Mm-hmm. So guess what? If there is a conspiracy theory, mm-hmm, and people decide that they're going to put on something upon the coach when him now look, will the coach keep him after him run everybody through him training? Will he keep him next week? And the coach, this is the coach who will see everybody eventually. You see this window? This window, the coach could not pick the team by himself in this window.
No, me say it yesterday here, guys. Me say this is Meron Garden's squad. He has to pick the squad. It's by
He must help the coach.
Yeah, he
must help the coach.
And he did the safest thing by picking the majority of the players that was in the last squad. I don't see any problem with that.
Yeah. So if there's 24 people and 23 merit them spot, you have to just make it one.
Right. We sometimes beat Meron Garden. I'm not gonna beat him for being involved with the picking of the squad this time. Nothing is wrong with that.
No, because if you're gonna find fault, only one person did it who shouldn't have did it.
Mm-hmm.
You think so?
Yeah, who else is there who you think shouldn't be there?
No, when they say find fault, one person who's there, that's
no, because me listen since morning.
I get what you're saying.
I'm saying if you're gonna find fault with Meron Garden, only you get 99% right.
99% good. Yeah.
So if any racket are run, and a 1% racket, and not much racket are run.
Yeah.
So
it's not 50-50.
And the 1% racket where you that things here run. He was picked already. And then the first time he get called up.
And he made that brilliant pass to Shamar Nicholson.
Right.
And Shamar hit the crossbar.
Let me tell you, if you want to come up with conspiracy or what should have been.
Yeah.
The only thing you could say is how come there was a brilliant guy who was playing in the under 20, the best of the worst of them. How come him not get called up? Like, how come you never ever call up somebody young?
Out here working assiduously.
You understand?
Yeah. Let me just read this comment. Big Bailey is back. The team, big nerd host. You must feel like a big bro. Iman say me feel like an idiot. Say Bailey is back. Edwards, thank you for the super chat. I really appreciate it, bro. You know, say you're a big idiot though, but me rate you. Cause you actually pay if you make a fool of yourself. You like you didn't even watch the show. When I say, bro, Bailey, we need Bailey back, but this thing has to get sorted out. Bro, you don't watch a show, bro. You just always come here to come hate on me, bro. You never watch a show. Me not even tell you how I feel right now yet about Bailey coming back because this was a surprise for everybody. Bro, Edwards, una some cult people, you know, bro. We actually sit there and believe that there are people on YouTube fighting Leon Bailey. Like mentally.
And JT must say something quickly. Me no particular like Bailey, what he did. But let me tell you something. You see that when we not see nobody new come in, be glad saying
bro, right now, to them, know me glad say Bailey in on the side right now. But what we weren't gonna do was, if he didn't show up, we wouldn't care. And if Bailey didn't show up, I wouldn't be talking about Bailey today. If he didn't show up, I wouldn't be talking about it because I expected Bailey to stay away for a little bit at least.
Yeah. But the fact that he's here, be glad same come because we shot.
Yeah, and that, bro, and Bailey being here,
not as good as how me want it to be good. In my view, that team are lacking 3 or 4 pieces.
Yeah, man. And Bailey being back, bro. Bailey show either him do it. Me don't want to speculate, bro. Me don't want to speculate. I just want to keep a good energy around it. That's a big move from Leon Bailey. That's a big move from Leon Bailey,
yeah,
because
but
nobody expected that.
No, but JT, Bailey didn't need to do it, because let me tell you how Bailey would be viewed.
Mm-hmm.
Bailey was fast becoming one of them people who you would have say, if we qualify for the World Cup here and you know show up yourself, we don't want you.
Mm-hmm.
Bailey was one of them who we did about Badland for that. If the team does well, for an extended period of time without him, he cannot bother come back.
Yeah, people were on them. Let
me tell you, Bailey no one is a trainer move we left him.
Yeah, and Bailey, you and listen, I think to Bailey look like him did commit to them thing there with him party, and him did a struggle with them thing, and him just say, yo, me need to start this out and go enjoy myself and start over.
No, what really happened, what really happened is that Bailey did not think that the team would have qualified for the Copa. He never thinks that the team would have qualified for the Copa. As a lot of people never think that the team that was going to qualify for the Copa. When based on how Jamaica was playing, and based on how Canada has been playing, a lot of people never thought that Jamaica would get past Canada.
Mm-hmm.
And if Canada did knock we out, we never go beat up the coach because we never expect to beat Canada.
No, we never expect to beat Canada, bro. Like
especially that we didn't lose the first game.
Yeah, we never expect to beat Canada.
So Bailey also thought that Jamaica Bailey loved Jamaica, man. Bailey's heart was broken in a film own way. But Bailey being benched and suspended did break his heart. So he never pleased. So that
him feel like maybe I think at that point he felt like them diss him.
Yes, so when Bailey went on his interview, remember, so Jamaica did lose the first game already, and he never thinks that we were gonna get past the second game. So he making plans.
We mean him do the interview when we lost the first game.
When Bailey did the interview the night before the game,
Yeah, it was the night before the game.
I'm Bailey making party plans between the first game and the second game.
Mm-hmm.
So when him say, boy, I'm going to do my party and all of that, it's almost like Pressa win the lotto right now and at this everybody after the fact.
Yeah.
You understand me? Because Bailey feel like say people diss him. And that is why no matter when the coach decide for him call him back, he say, nah, go nowhere because they diss me. So when him say, boy, I'm going to keep my party and I'm going to miss my party if game and no Copa.
Mm.
We did the under the gun not to qualify when Bailey attacked. So him never, me not think him thinks that Jamaica was going to qualify for the Copa.
No. I don't. And Bailey.
Just look into it. Yeah, let me tell you what happened. Let me tell you what happened with that interview there. The interview watered down that a lot of people forget what really took place in that interview.
Mm-hmm.
And the things what you would have been vexed with Bailey about, and the people start to talk about what Jamaica do for me. That wasn't the highlight of the interview for me. People vexed with him. People vexed with him because of the party thing. Like at the VMC, because you can go keep your party. If him didn't say, look here, I am gonna keep a party, because never if how him say it, the arrogance. Like you can very well say, look here, I need some time off. I haven't been playing well. If him didn't say it like that, all that we would have did support him.
Yeah, Nitro JT, your caller has his correct timeline on that interview. I'm not sure if the caller has a correct timeline on the interview.
Yeah, man. I did. That is why it was so distasteful. That is why them say the timing of the interview was
it was the
inappropriate.
day before the game. I remember that.
Yeah, man, don't do that. Go show them the negativity the worldwide before the game. Instead of you prop up who is there, you should have said, boy, I'm not dead, but I want me G them go on good and fight back from Canada. He never give them that they part no positivity.
Brian Jane said Bailey more committed than Omari Hutchinson.
Yeah. I mean, we have a lot of things to be upset about. And guess what happened? The reason why it's not about Bailey for me right now is because I support him right now. This is not the time for him to beat up Bailey, because we have a match next week this time.
Bro, listen, I'm not going to spend no time, brother. I'm not going to spend no time. I'm surprised of Bailey being back. And listen, if you see enough people in the streets to talk to Leon Bailey.
Of course.
I feel like enough people in the streets talk to Leon Bailey and say, yo, Chippy, you need to be back in the side. Hungry your business, take your time off, but we need you back in the side. You see me?
And JT,
somebody talk to him.
JT, you me hear you talk sometime and you like cricket. Back in the day, when you have, let's say you have Garner Greenwich, Oatman, Desmond Haynes. I mean, say Jeffrey Dujan within Flashy Style, they are number 5 or number 6. Me want to see Dujan come down and do well. Sometimes even want them all Larry Gomes them out to make me Jamaican guy come play. But when we need to win a game, me no want hands them out, although they don't come from Jamaica. So even if I'm not a great fan of Leon Bailey right now, no want him to score the first goal next week. Me no care when once the game starts. You understand? Me I root for him. So we're supposed to do it, even if 100% fan of the man. So
Bailey never had England as a choice. What do you mean main danger? Caller, your timing is off. May I read back your comment, bro? Me not say me miss anything. Last time I thought
make timing off. Make him call you. Make that person call you in and tell you.
Them not go call in, bro. Them one they are just me and danger them not go call in. Them one they are just type in that even that one. So but me don't know where my talk about. Like him I say, look like me and you getting it wrong. He's saying that we're getting the timeline wrong.
So type in the right timeline then.
Cataract, you can join it on the screen tonight. If you have it.
You want me to join you on the screen?
Yeah, man, I can
do it from about home.
Yeah, man, that's all. That's all we need.
Yeah, don't forget nothing. So
and he was in the press conference as well. So I'm gonna send you the link here.
All right, cool. Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Cataract was actually in the press conference asking questions, and I always like to have somebody on too who was there too, because sometimes they give you a different side of the assessment.
Cataract, make no mistake with timeline, man. He can't spell. Cataract can't spell, but he remember.
Okay, we remember. That's something you picked up on?
Remember, Cataract can't spell. I wish word Cataract couldn't spell. Yeah, England.
You couldn't spell England one time?
There was a word where he's supposed to spell like you say London or whatever word they want. It's like he must spell it the wrong thing with feistiness.
Yeah, like with him rank badness.
Yeah, he did right. He did have attitude with it and I spell the word wrong about 5 times.
Rest ram goat badness. Yeah, man. Yeah, manish water badness scatter them come with, man. So is there, man, like him a spell England wrong and him probably say, you dummies.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? You dummies.
Attitude there and I spell the word wrong. You understand? You can't spell.
That's the funniest thing, you know. You know what else funny? That unseen like a female tripping heels. That is but it's one of those funny things that you cannot laugh when it actually happen because you want to help the person, but that's funny, you know. those the people must say, yeah, David Cataract are weird.
You can't wait for Cataract come defend himself, man, because Cataract can't.
Oh, he's not gonna hear you, you know. You know, so let me see if I can bring him on. Back panic call.
JT.
Yeah?
My boss coming so that go on there. We no call him.
As Cataract come in, you gone? You run gone as him.
All right, let me hear what Cataract have to say.
Cataract, you man say you can't spell. Which word you couldn't spell that day?
Which word you couldn't spell again, Cataract? London.
Which word I couldn't spell?
Yeah, man, there was a word you couldn't spell and and about 5 times you spell it wrong and you rank with it, you know, but you spell it like say you're right, but you're never right.
You're sure you have the right somebody? Because you know, join spelling.
Yes, man, I never call Manning's man, you know.
Hold on. Me and no man don't run a spelling joke and a spelling contest. So I don't know. You can pull it up if that's important.
Let me tell you, I just said the only thing you never remember. You can remember everything else apart from your spelling error.
Okay, so hold on. So that we can proceed along. Yes, Cataract couldn't spell a word. Go ahead. And what is the point? I'm just trying to figure it out. Because I'm just joining the show.
I mean, you did a laugh after the man the other day when you say man of Gialis and you come along with Mr. Cataract.
I can spell the word Gialis. That I know I can.
and that I know you will never forget.
I can't spell the word Gialis, but I'm just joining the conversation. Honestly, I told you till
somebody have beat me up.
I really have not heard any of the conversation. I'm just telling you.
No, man, so it's the timeline. No, Cataract, the timeline of Leon Bailey's interview. Did he do that interview the day before the Jamaica game against Canada?
Mm-hmm.
No.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I take it back then.
No. But I mean, it was in the time frame of because he was left out of the Canada window, so it came after he was left out.
And prior to the second game, just prior to the second game.
So Cataract, how you feel this man when you notice the Omari Hutchinson gone with England?
I'm going to join you. It was a good correspondent. I'm going to bring you everything from the press conference. I knew Omari Hutchinson's this is call up to the England under-19 squad, and I asked the coach about it, and he answered. So he answered clearly. It's clear he had spoken to both Bailey Cadamatri and
Omari Hutchinson.
Omari Hutchinson. And he said they believe they are good enough to play for England, and they are waiting. So he says that's the problem with recruiting. The strategy that we had of trying to recruit very young players is that they have their whole future ahead of them. And what I got from him was that his strategy is to recruit more older players, more experienced players, who the option for England they would have think is definitely not there. So he seems to have a different approach than Jaime, in terms of that's what his answer to the question is. And we spoke not off the record, but we spoke afterwards, and that was his. He's going to go after a different profile of player, but he said he's going to try to recruit every player. And he's also impressed with the Cavaliers.
Yeah, he kept going on about that local players. I'm like, what kind of
but ultimately, in the end, he said he spoke to both players, and he raised the name Bailey Kadamashi, right? I asked about Omari Hutchinson and Morgan Gibbs White, and basically he said that look, I respect what he says, because the truth of the matter is that a lot of times, when we would have asked Jaime Hagrimson these things, he would have told us that, look here, he only wants to talk about the players who are here. So I want to respect the coach for answering every question and not ducking any question. And he raised the matter of Bailey Kadamachi and Omari Hutchinson. They clearly turned down the opportunity to join this squad, and they're holding out. So, but Bailey Kadamachi didn't get any call up. That's the sad thing for him. And I don't think the same will happen.
He's loaned out now to Lincoln City or something.
Pardon me?
Bailey Kadamachi is going on loan at Lincoln City or something.
Yes, he's going on loan at Lincoln City. But that doesn't affect the call up. The fact is that he was not called up to this England under 21, as he was, or the England under 19 or whatever the hell squad it is that they've made up now. So the truth of the matter is that he has to, they as a player, they have to look in themselves. You know what I mean? They have to look in themselves. So are we on Sports Prophecy TV? Yes, we are. 199 watching. And let me see how much likes me see here, so. And 95 likes. What happened to some man?
People are more stingy with the likes tonight, brother. And the squad job. I never do the squad job.
The title might be thing there. But can I suggest that we have more positive titles? You know, that's outraged. Who's outraged? So I'll tell you about the mood of the press conference. So everybody's excited at the return of Leon Bailey. That's the word I would use.
I think people were more or less shocked. I think people were shocked and not excited.
And welcomed it. And it was dissected. A number of questions were asked, particularly by the mainstream media.
We lost Cataract. And Cataract mainstream media in Jamaica.
Sorry, it just broke up. I'm saying that a number of questions were asked about the Leon Bailey situation to both the president and such. You would have heard me. I congratulated all parties involved that cooler heads prevailed and mature heads prevailed in what could have been a protracted saga like what happened with the girls, right? So the questions were asked, for example, if Leon Bailey was coerced into signing this thing.
Oh my God, that question was bad.
The answer was no.
It was a bad question.
Yeah, but it's just how some, that's the mainstream media. Like the president is really going to say, yo, yeah man, all a gun in my head and tell him, say, boy, chip it, sign this up. Like, who does that? So the question, so that was dealt with. The coach said he had a part to play with it. I'm gonna enter the studio, so I'm gonna hang up.
Okay.
Okay.
Cataract is coming on screen. All right, first responder. We link up here. thing, first responder. Yeah, man, people, Cataract will be getting on the screen so me can get my little commercial break where me can eat some food and just chill for a little bit. We can give this to Cataract. Yeah.
Right, Taylor. Yeah. Let me make sure I got everything running up and running as it should be. Remember to hit the like button, people. Now I get this exclusive, Cataract. There. You don't know.
Yeah, man. Thank you very much, Cataract. Oh, I will be really. I get some food and refresh up and just keep watching for a little bit. This is very good. Thank you. Perfect.
Right. So you're on the stream now, Taylor?
Yeah, I could hear you, but you're gonna be kind of running the show for a while here.
Oh, I've been running the show for a while. Oh, you handed me the keys to the Ferrari.
Yeah, don't crash, please.
Don't
I
take too long.
I know you're an experienced driver, but you do tend to take the corners a bit fast sometimes.
A bit slippery, a bit fast. So, but I am only have about half an hour, like really.
Yeah, I know you have half an hour. Yeah, man. By that, me eat my food and we can go back on screen and stuff.
Hello?
No, I just because I plan to stream a bit longer tonight.
What am I hearing? Do you have some like fans whistling or something in the background?
You heard something whistling?
No, I don't know why I'm not hearing.
It's this, man. It's this.
Okay.
It's good now?
It's good now? Good now. It's good now. It's all good. So all the man there, people them there. You know what I mean? Football guru, I don't even tell him. Like the stupid questions were asked. The people them asked the questions. So here we go. Press conference, I think McLaren answered all the questions. And when man asked dumb questions, he just looked at them. You know what I mean? Nitro, the girls always a pass through. And Nitro, are you the whoever did that cat at Chicago, spot the two cat to them I run from the bathroom. I don't like how you remember the one the J Taylor?
Which one that?
No, when we did that Chicago at the Gold Cup last year. And the man couldn't even quiet and say, boy, the two cats to them are running at the back row and then the clothes on. The man have to load it up. Yeah, watch it. So they big up Cornish, big up the whole team Cataract, the whole ultras them. You know what I mean? Here's the facts. The coach has selected a 23-man squad. Let us dissect what has happened there, right? The coach did not duck any question. The coach answered all the questions. He didn't take the approach of Jaime that says, I only want to talk about the players who are here. He did answer questions about players who were not here. You understand? Obviously, the bombshell was that Leon Bailey was in the squad. And that's that. They were asked about the coercion. Leon Bailey has provided a documentation to say that he is available for selection. I don't think the GFF would lie about that. And I think that there would have been some intense negotiation taking place. The coach was quite clear. He said he went to watch the player versus Arsenal. I think Arsenal buff up Aston Villa. So I'm not sure when he says that it was a terrific performance, but I guess he saw what he was looking for, right? He saw what he was looking for. And he said the boy is excellent. He's one of the best Jamaican players. And therefore, as a talent, he wants him to play for Jamaica. He also said that he discussed the matter with other members of the team, right? Other members of the team. So the team, and he said the team wants Leon Bailey back in the squad. The players want Leon Bailey back in the squad. Right? That is a good step because it shows me that the coach understands protocol and understands human perspectives and feelings, and that you have to take those into account. You understand? Onto the squad. I asked the question about some of the heritage players. He answered about Bailey Kadamachri and Omari Hutchins. He didn't answer about Morgan Gibbs White. But he made it clear that, look, he's going to be looking for more experienced players rather than the very young players. I think what he didn't want to say is that the older players are a little bit more mature in their decision making. You know, that's a sense that I got. He was also clear when some question like, man, what is his objective? He said his objective is to win. His objective for us to remain the number 1 team in the CFU and to move up from the number 5 in the CONCACAF. I don't know why people ask questions when the coach has already said it. A man asked the coach what it is like. This was an after interview with, I think, Sportsmax. And the brother asked the coach, so who you have? Do you have a starting 11 in mind? Who do you have in mind for your starting 11? He says, yes, I do have a starting 11 in mind. He says, so can you share with us who would be the starting 11? And the coach just looked at me and said, no.
What the hell?
And then I was like, well, you can just drop a hint. And it's like,
this is a joke?
I was like, well, I don't know the play. I've not trained with the players, so I can't tell you a starting 11. I'm going to see the boys for the first time. Then they started asking the man about, there came the little petty question about where you're going to live. And I think that's the one he answered the best. He said an international coach lives out of a suitcase. So he's going to be living in England, in America, in Jamaica, in Europe, anywhere Jamaicans. You know?
Mm-hmm. Wow.
Oh,
man,
yeah.
Mash up them head with the answer there, no master.
Yeah, man. They I don't really quote Football Guru, but yes, he did say that the decision you're asking those players is the country of their birth and about the difficulty of the decision, right? Yes. Warren Webster, I think he would have had input. He said he went for continuity. So he went for the squad that was at the Copa and added bits and pieces to it.
Yeah,
right?
which is the right thing to do.
Right? He said he couldn't just tear up Jaime, and he kept referring to him as Jaime, like if they're my brethren now. So I think he has been having discussions with Coach Jaime. So when I need somebody to cuss off the man, because it's clear that they have been talking. Because if in the first meeting you referred to him as Coach Hallgrimson,
mm-hmm.
and now he's referring to him as Jaime.
Yeah, because no won't be the first and the last. They probably cross paths in the FIFA ranks and coaching camps, and you never know what they might be into. You know?
Right. No, and I think he's trying to get from him what the coach had in his whole locker room.
Mm-hmm.
So yes,
he probably even asked him Cataract sometime. What did you use to motivate these guys?
No,
you don't think so?
There's nothing he said about that. He said he has been speaking to him about the players. He said he received a list from him of about 50 players, heritage players. He received a list about 50.
Mm-hmm.
Jerome 876. Yes, he mentioned France. That he has been to France. So we know. I don't know any other Jamaican playing in France except Mason Greenwood. My boy not there again, Jonah Fleming. So he did mention France.
Where your boy Aaron's there playing?
Somewhere in Scandinavia. Somewhere in Scandinavia.
Is that one the midfielder?
Yes. But
Rolando.
But the other one is at Bournemouth. He's starting right back at Bournemouth. Oh, Jonathan Roy is in France. Thank you, Jerome 876.
Yeah, this same team as Mason Greenwood too.
Really?
Yeah.
Cataracta slave.
Bro, you missed the game. Him hit the post. Mason Greenwood scored the goal after.
Cataracta slave. No, but we can't watch French football. Big up. Thank you, Chris Smith and the crew, them, Lee Young. Everybody's telling me that Roy is in France. Thank you. I didn't know that. Last I know that he was at Norwich City, and lots of good reports about him. So hopefully Mason can convince him, because Mason seems to be in the bag.
Yeah, the man them say him have passport. Where that come from?
Ooh, Mason Holgate.
No. Them say the kid Ro has his Jamaican passport.
I don't know about that.
I don't know why. I saw that came out last week, and I was like, I told the people, I don't know the guy. I never seen him played. Jonathan Rowe, I don't know him. I heard he's a good player, but I don't know him.
No, man, that because you don't watch championship football. Yeah, I always tell people about watch lower league, whatever. So if you watch championship football, Jonathan Rowe is one of the standout players, attacking players. He played for Norwich City, but he played in the Premier League, so I don't know how you don't know him. All right, so let me address the questions now about the team. I did also ask him how did the conversation go with the players that he left out? And he said, no. I asked him how did the conversation go with the players that he left out. Mason Clark, Casey Palmer is at Hull City now. What are you talking about? Casey Palmer move?
Yeah, I just got he just confirmed Casey Palmer, Hull City. Yeah, I sure can send it to you.
No, I'm just seeing the Telegraph. So I haven't think. Wow. Okay.
Yeah,
So
and he scored for Coventry the other day, and I thought, hey, well, he started off right. Well, didn't he score the other day?
Some Nitro, yes, man, he's Jamaican, man. No, man, them man are fully yard, man.
Yo, Cataract, a couple player. Well, me you call out them name yesterday at the U21 squad,
Yeah.
Rogers, I think me you call one name Rogers.
Rogers, yeah.
Me you call one next one name. A couple of them, well, bro.
We'll see it. Yeah, Brandon Cover, that's the big one. Brandon Cover has signed. Darren Moore has taken Brandon Cover and Cataract. Yeah, I can take some little credit in that bad man, right? Brandon Cover's gone on a season-long loan. Darren Moore has former Jamaican international head coach at Coventry. He has taken the kid. So kudos to Darren Moore and all the best to Brandon Cover. So people can stop saying he's not playing first team football. Yes, Mason Ephraim Clark is Jamaican. Like really grandparents. But he's a winger. He doesn't play in midfield.
Ravel getting deadline day interest from Plymouth and yo Dre. Listen, the Burnley thing is fake news, bro. We tracked the story down last night, and the article is not even real. The article is from like last March. Is it Burnley? Yeah. So we tracked that down because I saw you post it, Dre, and I was like, whoa, cause you know a Ravel thing. And I said, whoa, Ravel fine. Then I talk to Ravel. So Plymouth Argyle is wearing Rooney again.
Yes.
So that would make sense to me, but I don't know. But the one about Burnley, Dre, anyway, that it's not official, it's not real, bro. I just saw Ravel name and then he go into another article. There wasn't even a real article there, so maybe you want to look into that.
Dean Fraser, what information you have about Ravel on the move? So Brandon Cover, kudos, well done.
Yo, what a day would that be if Ravel the on the move, Leon Bailey come back into the squad, That would have been a damn good week for Jamaica. Mason Greenwood on the verge. You know, because listen, guys, and I said it, nobody cannot come out and cry about this squad. Whatever. I think even yesterday, Cataract, remember I talked about the Norman Campbell thing?
Oh, you said that Norman Campbell would not be in the squad. You said,
yeah, I didn't know he was on his radar, right? But I said he was the most informed, and I said to you, I didn't see the squad. I saw the squad today, and I didn't thought they were gonna pick him. No, I said it clearly. No, and you're not gonna do that to me. People, when I say we not hear nothing about no squad, the squad out them, nobody no know nothing about no squad, because nobody know what the coach who is the coach gonna pick. And I did say to you on the stream that Miran Garden, who's probably gonna be the one picking the squad. And I'm wondering, that's why the people them say, JT, you probably put that player on Miran Garden's radar. Because me say yesterday, me I wonder if Miran Garden them even chuck the player them 2 days ago. If him a chuck now man Campbell them. And somebody I say, JT, you idiot. Oh, you have to say where the man have no sense. Me I say, I just don't know if he's tracking. See, anybody coming on today is a camera thing here. Is one camera badness today.
One camera badness. No, nothing to take. So Taylor, I'm not gonna allow you, man. I was the person that said that Norman Campbell would be in the squad. And because
but you would win that bet if it was, I would give you that. I thought that they wouldn't pick him because he wasn't on their radar. Because sometimes, Cataract, what we get confused is that we on the YouTube.
What you need to do is you need to start going to the games, because you should have told us that the coach was in Denmark watching Norman Campbell.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
He said he was in Denmark.
I know, but I didn't know that he was here, bro. I did not know that.
And as he calls him, he said the kid scored in the game. So, you know.
I didn't know that, bro. I didn't know that.
So the man has obviously been busy.
Yeah, somebody said, JT, the coach is here. Check it out. I would have gone. Tried to. I probably still couldn't get to go just like that.
Okay. So the people have asked questions about the midfield. We seem a bit skin and bones on the midfield, though. I would not have carried Hector, and I would have carried a more informed Virgil. You know, have one of them girl there where you pose up and Photoshop yourself in front of. Watch him all a stutter. None of them girl up your one.
So Cataract, you never see me in a press conference to pass the mic, bro.
Brother,
you this fella YouTuber like that Cataract. You wicked.
Let me tell you what now. I come late. I'm here kind of hot with the kind of idiot questions some man did ask. So I apologize, CC.
Hey, what I tell me once a chorus. So me I say me go for
chorus the player. Yeah, that was your word.
I would have asked. I think there's rumors that Plymouth Argyle. I think that's the team.
Are you Andre anyway that run with them news, man? Where you get them articles? No. Is there an article we can read?
Gotcha. Me not say much time, but anyway, the question I'm going to ask is that given that Hector is not necessarily assigned to a club right now, he's like a free agent. Something there, would there have been conversations with Ravel Morrison even to consider him for future squads prior to this squad?
I got me more ask. Me say Cataract them going. Number one, Cataract question was long and nobody. We don't know anything new really about Ravel them, or because the coach today tricked them in. You know what the coach did? He opened up a lot in that first press conference, but today he was very acrobatic in his answers.
He was guarded.
Yeah, he was guarded. Much. Yeah, you didn't understand you didn't understand the undertone to that to the press conference today from the coach. It wasn't that same first press conference, bro. I'm telling you.
No, the coach today is a coach who has a team coming in on Monday, and he's being guarded in preparing for the game. So this was not the same press conference of his debut here. What CC gone without the camera?
Right? Yeah, but I throw him off the screen. He's not doing that. Once they're off the camera, he's off the screen, bro.
He was not he was guarded in what he was saying, but he was forthright in other things. He went on about. I had a question written up to say, what local players caught your eye and what they would have to do to make it into the squad. But in his opening soliloquy, he pointed to Richard King and seeing him play. And also he said Adrian Reid Jr. and what he saw of him. I don't know what he saw of him in the under 20s, but let us see. And I think with Richard King, Adrian Reid Jr. has gotten the developmental spot that would have gone to Whisper. Because Kaim Dixon can't be deemed as a developmental
development anymore. Ketchup, I'm glad you're looking at it that way.
Right. Because he's a professional. He's a fully pro. Right. And so I think Adrian Reid. So I don't have a problem with it, quite honestly. People have just overlooked the fact that, well, I think there's only one creative midfielder in there, or attacking midfielder, and that would be Bobby Reid.
But is Casey Palmer
is there, so maybe Casey won't have the role of playing like Pirlo, but the return of John Russell.
Yep, and I think this time he's gonna play. I don't think you bring John Russell back like this not to play. This would have been that, and you know what I'm thinking? I think that Marian Garden probably thinks that John Russell should have been playing while Hal Grimson was there.
I don't know how you got that.
No, I'm just saying, MCC, the fact that John Russell comes back right away, they're trying to solve the midfield problem. It can be a situation where you as the assistant believe that a player should be on the field and the head coach thinks otherwise. That's normal. You see
Listen, I said this before.
But go ahead.
I said this before, where if I'm like John Russell, right, and you're playing Latty Bodier in the defensive midfield position, I will feel away. Because I should be playing there. I think Latty Bodier and Ethan Pinnock, I would want to see the coach play them at the centre back to partner them together and see. Because I think Latty has gotten a raw deal. And he's a very good player.
Mm-hmm.
He's an excellent player. So I think, with that being said, John Russell in this team look like a sure starter. Because he look like a sure starter. Like, to me, the two people that we know sure are going to start, Andre Blake in a goal, John Russell in a McLiper, based on all the team set up. I think
and this time, GC, the coach has to be brave. We cannot just try to lock down the defensive midfield road with an actual centre back. You see, we have to figure out if we get two people in there where we can maybe withstand the pressure, but we're still able to hit them when we're on the attack. And because I don't want us to just end up playing counter-attacking football. And that's why when he talked about the speed and all that stuff, that kind of scared me, bro.
But you know the thing too, Coventry was in League One, right? And All City is in Championship. No, Coventry in Championship. They're in a Championship.
Yeah. So I don't want to just stay coherent. So John Russell, right? I'm analyzing this. John Russell has played 3 games in the league and 2 games in the League Cup. He hasn't started any game. No, 1 game he started in the League Cup versus Wigan. They won 3-5 on penalties, right? He played 17 minutes versus Sheffield United in the second round. 64 minutes he came on because somebody was injured against Banfield Town. 34 minutes. So he has not played a full night. It's only 1 full 90 minutes he has played.
Wow.
Right? So he's still he doesn't command a starting position at his club. No. At least he's playing football.
People, at least you have to hit the like button. That's a good idea. At least if you hit the like button, it will help the algorithm and the video. And thank you for tuning in, everybody. Really appreciate it. Kataraki is giving you in-depth analysis of the press conference today, as well as CC Sports Lab. Go over there and check out CC Sports Lab. They were both a part of this press conference. Unfortunately, one of the journalists didn't have any questions as Katarak ditched the mic. I did something to the mic.
No. Let us say it here clearly.
So that's a why, actually.
Let us say it clearly. One man was there giving a Tyreek McGee impression, just warming the bench, and one man was here, regular starter.
Listen, I might say it.
Nobody can see that I see there. You're mad.
Yeah, we know what I say. Coach, will you be living here?
Yeah, no, hold on. So hold on. We're not in the Eagle thing, CC. So we're talking about John Russell, right? So John Russell, what's your view that John Russell hasn't started regularly? Because my thing is, will he have the fitness, the leg fitness, the match fitness to take 90 minutes, or will he have to be subbed off in a very small midfield pool?
You know, to be honest, I think he would have to be subbed off. But I think the variety of it is that we might end up seeing a centre back playing in the middle of that park. We might see. You don't think we will?
No.
All right, so we have 4 centre back, right? I think we have Hector, Pinnock, Latibodier, Lowe, and Bernard.
That's 5.
Yeah, five centre back. And the midfield, when you look at it, we only have one defensive midfielder, which is John Russell. So one of 2 things is
Kira Anderson. You can't just keep getting the things wrong, CC. Kira Anderson is in the squad. He's a defensive midfielder.
all right. So my thing is that it depends on how the coach decides to play the formation. If he want to play 4-2-3-1, it depends on the system that he's playing. But I wouldn't be opposed if the coach plays him for 90 minutes or probably 75 minutes. And then someone, Adrian Reid Jr., which is a controversial thing for everybody involved, because I don't know why there's an argument about Adrian Reid Jr. in a 23-man squad.
So right now you've gone into. So I'm not picking the squad at today because as the coach says, and Cataract asked him about. This was in the after thing about having open training, and the coach said yes. So Tuesday, fans run out in the open training on Tuesday. My fans them, you see it, brawler, and a Cataract do that on behalf of the fans and the ultras. So Tuesday we can take in the training, and look on the stallion them, and can put down a bet on the ask them. So the only real key missing figure from that midfield would have been Daniel Johnson. My question would be, do we need 5 centre backs, or would Daniel Johnson have been a good addition? Since he is getting some minutes at Stoke, right? Whereas Hector hasn't played since the start of the season. As a matter of fact, Hector hasn't trained with the club because he was released from Charlton at the end of last season. Yeah? So that would have just been my question. I think I don't know, but we're shortened on some questions. But I did think like they would have been. I would have really asked about the Devante Coles and the Dusan Sterlings of this world. But the general secretary wasn't there, or the team manager, to find out what's happening with these guys who we know have put in their application. I didn't remember Mason Holgate. I quite honestly did not remember Mason Holgate to raise the issue about Mason Holgate. But maybe in the post-match press conference, we can do so. But overall, I believe I would give this squad, based on what we have available, I think there's really 2 things that, for me, Shamar not playing and Hector not playing, I can't see how they entered on the reference. And I'm going to say this again, people are going to laugh. I believe you can't have a striker like Andre Gray playing in Saudi and ignore him for a striker who not in the frame for their club.
Well, I mean, I think those are questionable. But I think, as a coach, as you said, is a continuation of the team that was at the Copa America, right? And with a couple additions. So it's just a feel out, the 2 games of feel out where the coach is at with these set of players. And then you will start to see different changes in the squad leading up to the
And Hallgrims as well didn't really made like mass changes. Each window he tweaked something. But one other thing is he sometimes take out the wrong player.
Is there not a window in November? I think with
There
2
should be
games
there
or
should
so.
be more windows for the rest of
Yeah,
the
I
year. It
think
cannot be the last
yeah.
window.
I think there's one more window for the rest of the year. So I'm saying, so right now the coach coming in, this is his first 2 games, Cuba, Honduras. You have a
We're
look at the
going to
players,
Honduras.
as in the team going to Honduras.
Yeah.
Yes,
Is
that's
it? It's an away
It's
game,
away.
right?
Yeah, man, it's away game. It's away game.
Jesus Christ. That's gonna be a game. All if Honduras no good, down in Honduras, the fans are always up for it. Those people love football. I have to give them fans the credit, even when their team is not doing well. It's not like Jamaican fans who just like a wait for a star win to fill up at the stadium. To say, yeah, man, I like 98 again. So some people are waiting. Big up people like Cataract them. That's why Cataract them call themselves ultras, because they don't take recess or lunch breaks on the football thing. Like when it comes to Jamaica football at school, every day a class.
I'm going to the match next week Friday, because the timing is great still, because the traffic and everything. I can get around it so fast. So the match next week Friday, but like
dude,
like
you can do some you have a ticket already?
No, I don't have no ticket yet.
Oh, you should. Yeah, oh man, you should tell me. I'm gonna get you a press pass, bro. You should do something for me at the game. We need a correspondent at the game, bro. To ask some people some live question on the spot.
You should have told me if you did trade to me, man, I could have facilitated it.
Yeah, next time, because
the next time there's a home game in Jamaica, you can just
Amazon come to Jamaica, right? They will come. How long Amazon take to send you something?
As in Jamaica?
Mm-hmm.
Depends, man, because remember you have shipping address. I don't know if Amazon come to Jamaica.
I mean, you don't want to have the little pin on mic them. Them have the,
You
have them, right?
I can't give me a shipping address. I don't have one right now, but I say I could give a shipping address and maybe just buy it. It depends anyway.
We figure it out because them very cheap on Amazon, but yeah, because them thing. But yeah, we need to expand that with a game day. But Cuba, do you we're not even gonna talk about Cuba today. The big thing is people. We're not gonna talk about Cuba today. We jump on the Omar Hutchinson thing. We talk about the Norman Campbell. But let's just, before we go into the entire people, just the general squad.
So I was asking, where's the news that Daniel Johnson is going to Turkey? I've seen that they parted ways today, 1 day ago.
He's going to Turkey.
10 months. Somebody said he's going to Turkey. They had overseas transfer interest. So yeah, may not have been because the code says that people who are dealing with like transfers and club issues, he explained that's why he didn't call CFAS.
I think this is a poor I think this is poor timing. I think this is like the transfer window, the deadline for the transfer window is basically tomorrow to the 1st of September, like so tomorrow midnight. So it's
midnight tonight.
It's
midnight
tonight.
Yes.
Hold on.
Everything is synced up.
Today is which day?
Virgin, everything is synced up. Trust me, man.
But as I said though, like based on the whole thing with the transfer window, I feel the squad being the window coming so close after the transfer deadline and everything, I think that can affect certain players we want to see. Just as Ketarka mentioned, Daniel Johnson, the coach mentioned CFAS as well. And I think even we discussed the CFAS thing where we were saying Norman Campbell for CFAS. I think we were saying it yesterday, JT.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah. We talk about it. But me did I said though, I don't think he's got Qatar remind me that I said something that I don't think he will get picked though. Because I never knew that they were keeping up like we are. Because you see, sometimes the fans here are, and I think Miran Garden watched this show, or somebody told him that this was talked about. Yeah, unless Marion Garden just went in there and like, I'm gonna look up a player. Somebody had to tell him.
No, sorry. Taylor.
I'm not talking about my showing up, bro. Me I talk about in general. Somebody must have told him that the player is playing well.
Hold on.
I'm not saying about my show. Like it could have been last week. Somebody could have told him that the player is doing well.
The coach has said that he, in the first press conference, he will be looking at all. He'll be looking at all the overseas based players. And he has a database. I want it to be clear. I do not believe Jamaica's national coaches are looking at YouTube to get tips to pick their squad.
Bro, and I didn't say, you notice, coming on, say this,
no, not any YouTube. I don't believe they're looking at it.
We're not talking about YouTube. I said somebody could have told him. It means anybody, like a walking person, like on the road, or somebody in his circle, or somebody, and that person could have also heard it on YouTube as well. Unless that person came up on an article, that's the only other way to know. Like there's no magical ways of knowing information other than the way they are disseminated.
And we're still talking about Norman. We're still talking about Norman Campbell, right?
Yeah.
And the coach has said that he came and watched the player, or he
watched. But before he came and watched the player, did he just like watch the play out of the blue? I'm gonna pick out of this 50 player. I'm gonna go watch Norman Campbell today. You think the coach went and watched every player, bro? Cataract cannot fool you attack to you, bro. Come on, man.
No, respect,
brother. Give me my respect.
No, but hold on. The JFF would have to sanction, would deal with international transfers for players who are registered to the federation, right? That's part of what happens. And so you're telling me that the coach wouldn't say to the JFF, give me a list of players who have recently transferred. But he went on further. He said, he gave the history. He said he spoke to the player. The boy has been in Serbia and Eastern Europe for the last 4 years, away from home. He has become much stronger. So the coach has done his homework. The coach is not.
But I'm talking about where the actual information started. Was it the coach's agent or he just... So I'm talking about who told him that.
The Jamaica Football Federation.
Who in the Jamaica Football Federation told? So and out of all the paper, he picked out Norman Campbell.
Son,
because they made 5 changes. One of the players were already there in Jonathan Russell.
But you have to listen to the thing. He said Ronaldo Cephas was not available. Therefore, he went in search for a replacement winger. And that is how that is how Norman Campbell made it into the team.
Yeah. You see, Cataract, you're not having, I don't think it's like we're having the discussion on 2 different spectrums. This commenter here is explaining it to you. One Real Madrid, he said, Cataract, JT not saying that. What JT is saying that he talked about Norman Campbell because he saw that the kid was the most informed player. What I'm saying, CC, if you're a coach, if you are a Marion Garden, because I said that on the show as well yesterday, that this is gonna be Marion Garden squad, and it makes a lot of sense now. Even though we're like, yo, give somebody else a chance down the road. Remember we talk about that? Say halfway into the coaching, maybe we get another assistant. But Marion Garden was perfect.
Read the comments that is being said here, that the coach reported that Marion told him. And I don't think that Marion Garden here, like I say, the Jeff never hear.
But the coach said Marion told him.
You hear every man I tell you?
Yeah, man, the coach in the press conference said that.
Yes, so CC, use your brain cell them now. You know things that Marion Garden hear it somewhere or read it or somewhere?
Sir.
And is there any articles out there not in Danish newspaper? That's in the local newspaper about Norman Campbell. So he would have had to hear it somewhere.
Let me tell you why I said there's a possibility certain things. I remember with Kaim Paris already when he was coming to play for the team, and the coach was saying he never knew about Paris. But you'd have Rudolph Speed, them would have known about Paris and team. But what I say is Marion Garden, maybe somebody would have prompted him and say, oh, keep an eye on this player and then recommend the player to the coach and the coach watch the player.
Not only that, CC, Mr. Speed them I watch them show you too. So you don't know. Mr. Speed them here and know. And there are people in the JFF that I also talked about that players form with. Not about picking or not, bro. It was just a random conversation. We are talking about football. And I said that Norman Campbell is here in Denmark and he looks really good. And the person was saying to me, JT, that young man has the perfect attitude towards football to excel. That's what somebody said to me. And that this person is huge in football. You see me? I said, he must say that young man, and it's not his player, their player. You see me? It's just off a Jamaican talent coming out of Jamaica. So from there too, I said, okay, let me really see, especially how he looks against like a Copenhagen who's beating Manchester United. And the game just looked like he know the speed. He's as quick as the players out there. He's not losing the ball. Sometimes he's very disorganized a little bit, like a Junior Fleming. But however, he's not unorganized as often as those players. You understand that? All right. That's true, JT. He loves the game. He always wants to learn. Trust me. See, me and Danger know it. See, say, no, see, no lie, me and tell. And I could never stay in Denmark and know it. I never know this player. And I just got that info, like you're saying, like this kid. So even people in the federation know that this kid, he's someone, and he just holds his head down. Actually, never see an interview with that guy. Like he just holds his head down. And bro, I always respect the grind of a player's journey. You see me? I always respect it because go ahead.
One thing is they look like say man that squad job today, and they look like the people up in our full hurrah, them up in arms because them not get to see their favorite player in the team. And that's
There's no player left out there, bro. Who's up
in furrah?
No, the comment section, me just look at the comment section and some of the people that were comment. I'm saying there's always this issue because what I think a lot of people.
CC, me discipline football guru, no man. Hold on, me go discipline football guru right now. Me go show you, bro, how your brain sell them tiny right now. Look on a comment where you say, good try, JT. People have mentioned Campbell before he wasn't picked. What I wanted to know from you though, on what date was Campbell talked about? Was it before he was in the Danish league? And that date better add up. So it's just a quick thing to solve your problem, bro. You always try to make things complicated, football guru. I'm just saying, the buzz, when we talk about players, people know what going. We in the algorithm, bro. The people that watch the thing. And even American God know. Sometimes we clock him on the show. And me did even say, because I can tell American God that straight. Maybe I say, yo, let's get another assistant on, maybe a Coley, and turn over the team to Coley after this McLaren guy leaves. Because this is what's happening. Either Marion Garden has to look at this way. Either the coach end up turning the team over to you, or you improve as a coach and go overseas. But you don't just go. And I said that on that show to CC. Don't go back Marion Garden to coaching high school football after this season. Take it to the next level after the World Cup. Either they give you the job, or you take it to the next level. Don't just come back to Jamaica and relax and coaching schoolboy football. I know you love it, but you're just gonna keep starting over. You see, on.
Yo, man, I tell you, JT. You see, for me, because if 23 players get picked, you're gonna see a man come with 23 more players. These 23 players should have been picked. Like, I see the squad outside of Hector, and I think we probably could have been one more midfielder. Outside of Hector, I don't see nothing wrong with the squad going into this window right now, especially given this is the first 2 games for the coach, and in terms of the players that are available, right? sometimes some people want you to call players that even have them documents as yet. Mason Allgate is a different player. I think, as they would have stated, he would have had his passport. Marvin passport, right?
I don't mean break them news there, bro.
All right,
I know the news. I want to hear with them saying my youth. Anything me can confirm, people, me telling no one me can confirm, you know. You see, cause you see, me could take ownership for that there and say, some people, me say, I miss the whole gate of passport. So I say, okay, yes, me have to work with that. But that's not my breaking news, though, bro.
You know more, no. I want to ask the people then, if the persons without passports, if the JFF is not in contact with some of these people, trying to get the people in, that is the question for them to ask. Because if a person don't have don't have documentation, we can't call them for this window. But that doesn't mean that they're not behind the scenes working, trying to get some of these players to get the documentation. So when the time comes to call them up, they have the required documents. So this argument about name this player, name that player, bro. But as I said, the 23-man squad that I saw, I really don't have a problem with it. And me go guard the match, watch the game with the to see the players them out there and see what
even like a Dujon Sterling. I think a Dujon Sterling who played the entire preseason, that would have more even sound like some heavy recruitment is happening there. But again, you heard people, you see, that's why I don't break Sterling news and them thing, because I have my thing. Some people say the players who come in not started. Nobody listen to it, because for me, if the player doesn't come or it comes, Jamaica continue playing football.
Exactly.
So I don't, I don't get hung up on players. Like it's some of them are just content to me. Like I don't get hung up on it, bro. It's like I just need people, as you said, the coach, dedicated and committed to the team and the cause.
But the thing to JT is that we don't want to see wholesale changes in every window. We want to see tweaking in windows, not wholesale changes. If it's wholesale changes, that means that you don't know your team. You don't know the core set of players that you want to have in your squad. They can't be every window. I was 23 different men. I don't want to see 10 different men in our squad in a window. You cannot have 10 new players in a squad in a window.
1 second, CC. People, I just 50 like the on the video and people, and 280 people I watch on across these two channels here. People, 285. And we now hit the like button them. People, just please, we've been here for 2 hours and 17 minutes. And I've been talking football. Cataract is here, CC is here, and dedicating my time. All I'm asking you is just to hit the like button. That would be really nice. Friday night vibe. Everybody, well, it's Friday night here. You can see the time on the screen. It's 10:26 p.m. here. I know for you, it's still what, afternoon, CC?
Yeah, man, it is afternoon, 3:26 in the afternoon.
3:26 in the afternoon. So you see, we're on a whole different time zone. JT, I saw some footage of Michael Hector and Ravel Morrison versus Cambridge FC yesterday, and Hector looks... Yo, Eagle Republic, how can I get that footage, bro? You see me asking a group? I was trying to find that on the internet. I couldn't. Where did you find that?
The man for send it, man. I'm looking time.
Eagle Republic. The WhatsApp link there in the community section pan a channel. Yeah. Just go down, just not the stroll. Just stroll and you'll see one of the WhatsApp or the same number that is always the WhatsApp number for this channel. Just send me the footage, bro.
Yeah. But I mean, I think people have to start. All right, you know what? People don't need to move on from this thing where we cuss coach and cuss the squad every single time the squad come out.
But I don't see the people that cuss this time, bro. I think sometimes people who come on the channels too are saying, yo, the people them always are cuss. It's like an easy way for them to start discussions. Because sometimes the people in the comments are actually not arguing, They're just saying what, like an individual at one place is saying, like, no, JT, I don't believe that. And they might disagree. And that's
Listen,
totally
but
normal. You see me?
but Francis Chris Smith, Chris Smith is against certain players completely. So that's why I said to you, so when certain players get selected.
I don't say that you go to, you know. I don't say that you go to, you know. I know say that you go to. I know say that you go to.
YouTube bully wake up.
Me no wake up in the beginning man you run, you know, but the do say he might come here, so. Yo, Ola, you see the man, yo. No matter how much time you give, the clean clothes and medication, him escape and guard back on the road.
Sometimes I have to wonder if you're part with ITF fan ticket. You come and say every day if you try to make a joke.
Me not make no joke, it's you come to make joke. Because you talk about people that war.
Yeah, get right now. Let me take a phone call. Let me take a phone call from a caller, yeah?
Take a phone call.
Yeah, man, so no can come do. While it's on,
the war is on. Going to the red card now.
When the bell ring.
I'm ready, I know.
Caller, go ahead, caller.
Yes, definitely. Big up, Catherine.
Yeah, man.
Big up, TC. Hello, me call for you, get a little, warning. TC, just take off for that, man. You just have fun and for your talk from your push towards it, and you just say people are going to say what they want to say, and not just like how you can say something, man. Everybody now going to satisfy. You understand? If you can't satisfy 100% of people all the time, you got one and two where I have a different opinion. You still from talking point the last 10 minutes, you push towards it, until him find somebody in the comment section. Come on, man,
Yeah, that's why I tell him say I know all the time the people them actually a war.
Chris Smith, that if it like how TC have him objective, in perspective, Chris Smith has his too. So I mean, it is right, to
Yeah, no, watch out. Let me tell you, Carla.
Whatever his squad is at Jamaica, represent Jamaica.
But you know, Carla, say Chris Smith them thing famous on YouTube though. Like as a certain way of them and the comment. You see, like Chris Smith them, no ball on Jamaica no good. Me make you know that. Right now. Brother. And like me up on YouTube long time. Chris Smith them consistent, Carla. Them and the thing. You see me?
In kind of drastic, extreme.
But it's okay, bro. It's okay. I don't have any problem with it, though. I just his opinion, and I saw him drop him comment, and it's cool, and it's normal for me. But I think CC might be take it personal or something. I don't know.
No man, CC every stream CC come from CC keep those.
Me not take it personal. Me I call them out.
I mean, if you look at them, I mean, we don't want to violate local them, we don't want to violate overseas player. I mean, look, we're carrying this in there. 90% of the player want to be carrying this in there. You understand? So if a player come from we carry him with this in there, and 90% of player want to be there. I mean, we understand, and so a player play locally, he must just improve himself. Be the best of him can with him club, and then dominate that league.
How you feel about the squad?
I don't know the squad, but it's Jamaica playing. So I'm supported. I don't know the squad.
Okay, you deal with it. You just like watch your match.
I mean, it's Jamaica.
Yeah,
I mean,
you just find out when them play and watch it.
Yeah, as long as them playing go the 5 local Premier League JPL players, as long as they're the best in a their position, I support the team just to see them. The thing is this, we need a stadium for the last 4 years. And at one club in
So wait, Carla, so you actually know some of the players. So Carla, wait, but you actually know some of the players them, right?
Yeah.
Oh.
Not personally. I don't
know. No, not personally. Like how when we watch a match, we don't know like some of the ball of them. We just want to make sure so you know some of the ball of them, right?
Yeah, man, I to make a football from Reggae Creed days, man. Reggae Creed and Anglin and Winston Anglin and them player there.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
88. Yeah, from 88. Yeah.
Okay. It's just you say you never follow it up. So Maybe just want to make
no,
sure.
Man, no. Me follow it up, but I don't hear the squad announce because I just tune in. Every station I go up and I can't get the squad. I see the announcement, but I can't see the squad itself. I don't know the squad.
Yeah, it's a yellow squad, but it's all 5 new players added, I think, are returned. Jonathan Russell returned, and Leon Bailey is back.
Oh, okay.
Leon Bailey is back. That's really good. Leon Bailey is back, and Norman Campbell is back. He's playing well. So that's what, 2 players. Leon Bailey and Jonathan Russell. That's 3 players. Michael Hector is back. Still, I thought Dexter is back. Greg Lee is back. Amari Bell is back off injuries and fit again.
That's very good. That's a very good squad. We need. Our issue is the midfield, 6 and 8.
We have the 17-year-old youth, Adrian Reid Jr.
I mean, he's a young player, but I mean, that player failed. I don't know.
I don't know. You know, answer. I know the man answer a question. You know what? Yo, the brother, I chuck your drive.
About what you said that?
No, because the answer there was, yeah, man. It's like, you know, you catch a gear. You know what I mean?
About Adrian Reid.
Yeah, about the Adrian Reid. Me I say I try to change, but you never really know what answer for really give. You see me?
I've been watching Adrian Reid. Adrian Reid is not a bad player, but he's not a great player. You know, he's just an average player for me.
Yeah, for me, I would agree. Based on you see, and that's where the media comes in. There was a moment where when Cavaliers won some stuff, he got this huge media blast, this huge media push everywhere, boom, 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 boom. And then everybody's like, Adrian Reid, 17, he played for the U14, you this, you that. But then I saw the player for the U20. I'm not gonna lie, he turned over the football with ease.
Yeah, I mean, is he better than Josh Anglin?
He looks great.
Josh Anglin was the best thing since sliced bread from 2019. So is he better than Josh Anglin? I don't know.
Yeah, man, he looks really, bro. He looks really he looks like Pearson all over again.
I mean, we need the league need to produce and give us at least two games. And we can work with because we can't get them from overseas. So the league have an opportunity to give us these 2 players for the last 4 years. 4 years we've been using back 40 till 140, and we go back to and the league cannot produce 2.
Hey, you see, Carla in no
CONCACAF level. So I mean, I don't know. The JPL let us down. We used to at least 1 in the league, but we got 1. Josh Anglin play about at least 15 games, and he can cement that spot.
Brother,
I don't know.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah. So listen, I think it's just a position where it's just Jamaica has been struggling. Let's not discuss Reid. There are way better players when Dixon and Richards were being. Yeah, we're not gonna lie. This Adrian Reid one, it's very hard to digest. It wasn't like Dujon Whisper or Dixon. Like, if you're never excited for them to play, they're a bad mind.
Yeah. They deserve it. They dominate.
Yeah.
Whatever they play.
They deserved it.
At their age group in Jamaica. I mean, I didn't. Even in the. Dixon got his contract.
And no matter what people don't want to compare those 2 players, don't compare them. Those 2 players have a huge link in history. No matter what they do, they are connected. Because it was, you see, Dixon is the version of Whisper who didn't do the Europe route of tryouts and camps with, you know what I mean? And Whisper was the one who has the European experience already. Hence making even his transition into the PL2 and the U18 smoother. But we cannot say it's smoother yet. Kaheem Dixie, he's training with the first team. And trust me, you know what? I believe in other youth there. You ever see a youth in your community at Jamaica try? I mean, don't you see kind Dixon from all the while miles talk. Me don't care if a man says a boss a youth. The youth they show me a drive. And when you look on him actions as well upon because he says a youth who has a reading Bible and them thing there. You know, so that tell me say him, you see, all if you not believe in a God, him still a power up himself mentally. And I connect with the universe and I tell himself, say, you know what? I'm gonna be the best version of me. You see me? And
you
then
give 100%. You give 100%, JT, and you can
JT, jump off here.
And
all right.
He press sometime, he don't press sometime. This player running, he give it all. He may not be the finished product, and he may miss some opportunities, but he always in that position.
He always in the position. He's like a young, hungry dog.
He remind me of Walter Boyd, man.
Yeah, man.
He just moves like Walter Boyd, man.
I mean, say, yeah, Cataract, you coined that. You remember? Remember good
I'm going to wake up. No, I'm going to wake up.
Yo, Cataract.
No, I'm going to wake up.
Remember good no, man.
No, I'm going to wake up.
Yeah, like Walter.
You wake up the rat.
Cataract say, I say on YouTube say, bro, when the youth run out, him run out with that aura there. Me not say good as Walter boy or better, but him run out with that aura there, bro.
Don't beg the caller.
He have the aura there, bro. Me believe in it, bro. Me don't know, bro.
Beg the caller a pause.
Me believe in it, bro.
J. Taylor, beg the caller one pause.
In Jamaica,
beg the caller one pause.
That where he slice the ball. No other play. I don't see another player do that.
Taylor. Beg the caller a one pause.
Let Cataract say something. You're not gonna hear. You're not gonna hear him, but yeah, he's gonna say it to the audience.
No. I don't want you commit no blasphemy and call the Pearl name in I see him sentence.
And Chris Smith, what is your assessment of Kaheem Dixon? I want to see. Let's do the live research here with Chris Smith to see how he looks at things. Chris Smith.
I cut my thing for Chris Smith.
No, I'm just telling him to do that while you're speaking, so I will read his comment. Go ahead,
brother. Man, will throw out my vibe for kill him, man. Anyway, the man that call the Pearl name with the player when I even score them for them first chop up the game and deal with it something there. Kaheem Dixon.
Did you say first goal for Jamaica?
Oh, he has scored for Jamaica. What are you talking about?
Yeah, but you almost said that. You turn off back quick.
Turn off back what? First of all, you start to speak and then you just cut the floor and start chat to Chris Smith. Catch back the gear them. Boom. Walter Black.
You must have a call up.
Go listen to the program. But tell CC must Lego that man and
Lego.
Everybody have got them indifferent. So we don't worry about no more JPL. This JPL is soon start.
No, but Carla, I feel like CC them. I feel like CC them. I think CC come off to me as a fear youth, like in his assessment. I think sometimes people get intimidated by his knowledge as well, because he is a quite knowledgeable guy, but he can go off on
what? In what gate you don't kill yourself?
What are you talking about?
When it comes down to football, I guarantee you, he does. You think CC don't know anything about football?
No, not anything, but not as knowledgeable as you are. I don't see have that broad base of knowledge.
Yeah, man, him have it too, man.
No.
Wow.
Yes. Carla, big up.
Yeah, well, I can't agree.
But RCC is a poor preference for the JPL, which we love and we all support. But ask him who's give him a two good left-footed player in the JPL now. That is good as Sean Crawford or Rum Campbell from Waterhouse or Village United. That's two left-footed player in the league today. Or from last season or the season before. You give me two left-footed players. That is silky and smooth as Sean Crawford from Village or Rum Campbell from Waterhouse. That's two. I need two. left-footed player. If he's so knowledgeable about the sport in Jamaica right now, and he's talking up the talk, give me 2 players in the JPL from the last 2 seasons, left-footed player. And I will listening for your response.
Yeah, CC, yeah, him just jump off. He just call. Yo, CC, man, we gonna try add back the brother. Are you the man I talk to? You see me? You must say you need to answer that. CC.
So CC
Let me see if we can add him. Let me see if we can get him back on the line, bro.
So Taylor, I'm glad the caller asked that because yesterday BAM Sports was here telling us that Ricardo Thomas was the best left-footed player in the league
at that time
when he was selected. And you hear the man call some name. You understand? I would even add if them man are not even good like Crime, aka Little Bibi, aka Scarlet. Them man are not good like Irvine or English. So if you're not up to the standard of the local base threshold, then how man waxing on lyrically about you? And what I was saying to Bam, Brian Mighted, now you know I like. Because the only thing we know is the girl for shake them bam bam. So we know man take them back. Or girl alone for a bam bam. All right, Brian Mighted. I was saying if Ricardo Thomas is the best left-footed player that the league has produced, it means the league is failing significantly in some areas. It really does. Because he is not even an average player. Yet he is the one that is shown up from the league. Now, the whole thing about Adrian Reid Jr., right? I have to trust that the coach knows what he's looking for. The coach said he saw him play for the Cavaliers in the Caribbean Cup, the CONCACAF Club Championship, and he was impressed. Wow. He was impressed with him. He was impressed with Richard King. I can't say anything else. I just have to let it see.
Thomas rocks.
No, yeah, but last it had a spooky thing. You know what I mean?
See, football guru says CC is a good balance for those on the opposite side. Yeah, that's what I say, bro. Welcome CC them opinion, like
on the opposite side of madness. Yes.
Oh, you always I try rush him and I'm talking about the man is a clean clothes, but madman. But the man actually no, but he did do some journalism, you know, bro, when it comes on to sports and stuff. So the man actually knowing about the sport as well.
And even know, remember say we have a journalist, you know, where used to take a white lady and walk around the street, you know. Me not say CC at that level, you know. But remember that. So here we go. Every time CC come by, I tell him, clean clothes, madman. Man, I come it done. Wherever CC coming like Capital, no matter where them lyrics start, whenever Capital start DJ, it no matter where him DJ, he gonna start bun, Timan, he gonna start bun, lesbian, he gonna bun the queen, he gonna bun the pope. He could have start sing about him wedding. It will end up there. It no matter where CC start, CC I gonna say, I have a question. The local and some man don't want no local player. And him, all when nobody not argue, because nobody not argue with the squad, you know.
Yeah, I recognize something tonight with CC and me tell him, because you know, so I'm gonna tell him the split the justice two side there. So me I tell him say, yeah, it's like so you're saying it's like where he's starting out by asking you a question, but he's actually telling you something.
He's getting to that point. It don't matter where we started, we end up with. There should be a place in the squad.
About the players. Yeah, there was no war.
If you don't have a place in the squad for a local player, what does that say to the playing league? Jesus Christ, the man have local players in the squad. Richard King. So what are you talking about, Badman?
Yeah.
And
as I said, CC is a good youth, though. To me, he's a good youth. I think he's a smart youth as well. I can't. I
No,
just
no.
think on a
CC
point of view
CC
differs. I just think on a point of view differs, bro.
CC is the friendly neighborhood madman. We are give him some food. We are give him some clean clothes. we are buy him some credit. Make he can drop off his stream. We are hook up him data service and can watch a game. You know, you have to look after your own. You understand? We're not gonna make you eat out of the garbage, man. But that's the God. Some of the things when CC coming, alone madness, brother. Alone madness. Alone madness. So, here we go.
Yo, I'm with CC the day have to defend himself, bro. CC, what's up? I'm calling out. CC, I wish we the day have to defend yourself, brother.
But calling out his haters. Which haters? Nobody hate it by the squad.
The fight will continue. Who is CC having this war with? CC at that the people must say, bro, I don't think maybe I take it too. Wait, you think he's taking it too serious? Is it anchor sometime or you're being serious? About the clean clothes, madman.
Taylor, big man thing. When you left Jamaica a long time, you don't have them kind of people. All I man in the comment section will live at Jamaica. Just throw up a Jamaican flag if you live on the island. 1 minute. Any man where live on the island, just throw a Jamaican flag in the comment section. Hit the like button same time. For the man who will live Boya, Martin Baker, the whole crew. The man who will live Boya, Travis Peseo, Marlon, the man who will live at Jamaica. Just throw up one flag in the comment section. Right? Throw up a flag, the man who will live in Jamaica. I'm showing you something. Japan players, Nanny Balling. I want about 5 men who live at Jamaica. Because me have a prove it tonight. Marvin Ferran, the yard man, they went there yard. Where we have a sight gunshot at daytime. We are here at night time. Throw up a thing. Dr. Hero, you there? Let me report you. What? Yo, I want one more man.
Why?
One more man chop a flag.
Why?
No, man.
No.
One more man for chop a flag. Beer shot a bus. The man them will have ear gun shot at night time. But they are Jamaica. Big up the whole diaspora. But me I call out the yard man them. Fling up on the flag in the comment section. Shot a bus. Bram. One more. Martin Baker. I want to see Martin Baker. More yard man with their yard. We have a September 6th. We are going to dash up a flag them. Show about. The whole eye man them dash up a flag. Keep drop the flag them. JL 876. The whole eye Chris King. Drop the flag them. Tell the man them say when you go downtown, you are going to see a man walk on King Street. In a Mandeville, but in any market you go. Talk to himself. That is CC, the original clean clothes madman. The man that war with himself. Nobody no there and no war at CC. A cussing left off my stream, you know. And go. Sherman Scott, Clarendon, you there. Tell the man, you know, CC, adjust that friendly neighborhood madman. I war with the cussing. Yo, what did they come to this player? Where? Yo, don't know what can be explained on that side. Oh, yo, I want to. I don't want Christmas. To yo, brother. I'll play the team, the man cuss. Yo, big up the elder Warren Webster, team Cataract. Yo, Uja youth, boy yard man, flick up the flag. Tell the man them say that a some madman reason, brother. A some mad, mighty cowboy, go back to Texas, brother. Yo, a some madman reason. They just walk and cuss. Be a bad one. I want to think CC that cuss the bad one. You understand? But if I war with himself.
Yeah, sometimes when me hear it, you know, me always hear people. But I say, what are these people that I'm a war with like daily? But people do are because we're in a group where CC is in a group, and people do try to take on his points, and that leads into some heavy discussion sometimes. And a lot of times he knows what he's talking about. I don't know. Maybe you don't like the delivery. But I don't know, bro.
Look here.
Every
madman when them talk, them use English word, so we all know what he's saying, but we don't know why he must say it. That is the madness definition. The man talk, yo. What is JPL ball? They must have one place for the JPL ball of them, At least, cause no man now go want play football in Jamaica if you don't speak English, man. This time, the man them have Richard King in our squad. Man, them have Adrian Reid Jr. in our squad. And the man still a cuss. You understand? Then now, the man have Kaim Dixon that just leave out of Jamaica. So what is he worrying for? And none of we know about it. All I would say is a kind of balanced squad. Yes, I would have loved to see Brandon cover in the midfield, and I do believe there's a question.
I think he should come next time when I think him and this youth here need to battle for that spot. The kid Reid for that developmental spot. I know that let me see that them have that spot. I think that youth there, if the coach bring him in and they don't like him, next man up. But Reid, he can't just hold down that spot of no performance or nothing. So we will see. But no, as a Jamaican, I can't have any problem against him. He must have done something right to get for even to be on the radar of them picking him. As the next young one coming.
The coach said it. He said that he watched the game, the Caribbean, the CONCACAF Club Cup game, and the player impressed him. So that's that. What am I gonna do? Tell the coach say I'm not impressive? I'm not do that. Coach say impress him. Go on do the maths. Just don't do what you do down in Guatemala where they do it there and come do it in our national team. That may I tell you. Right? So that Brandon Cover's gone to Port Vale. He's Darren Moore. And I think this is something. It's also a lesson about the importance about
Cover's gone to Port Vale?
Yes. I said that earlier. You don't listen to me.
What was that? On loan?
Yes, on loan. Season-long loan.
Okay, right? That's actually not good, right?
How do you mean it's not good?
In his case.
Yes, I thought because he has never been out on loan before.
First team possibility.
He has a first team number. He was given number 55. But there are you have Harry Winks, you had Dewsbury Hall, you have Chaudhry, you have Wilfred Ndidi. There's like 5 players. They were relegated last year to League 2 from League 1. But the Port Vale is a League 1 team. There are some financial problems and stuff. Darren Moore is the coach, and Darren look out for his Reggae Boy.
So he's on loan at Port Vale.
Yes.
And how is Port Vale playing this? What they are? League 1, right?
League 2. They were relegated last year. But so every player, your first loan
is in a real low league.
Always to League 2. And some players go to non-league. Some players leave from Arsenal and go non-league. Look at what our friend did the name, but everybody used to talk. Kido Hart. Right? So there's nothing wrong with the move to Port Vale. Everybody said he has to be playing first team football in order to step up to the senior team in Jamaica. And he has made the move.
What? Yeah. I wonder what happened to Kido Hart Taylor. What?
He's in League 1, bouncing ball alongside Anthony Grant.
No, I mean like when a kid is on a trajectory like that. But that tells me that the PL2 is a little bit overhyped. Because it
doesn't tell you true because there are a lot of players who make it out of the PL2. It's just like
what I'm saying, I think there are more players who don't make it out of the PL2.
But yes, there must be more players who don't make it out. Because in professional sports, less than 10% of the players who play at that level make it on to become senior professionals.
Nothing wrong with the move. Okay, Dre Anyweather, link up. I need to know about a Ravel thing the way I talk about him.
Owen. Yes, Grant is still playing. He's played 90 minutes for the last 3.
Hard. He made bad choices like Ravel. Okay.
I'm not going to say that Please don't do that.
Him drink hard.
Don't do that, man. Don't do that. Don't do that. We don't have no evidence.
No,
don't.
Confused guy.
Oh, so okay. I'm gonna pause. So can I answer Owen? Yes, Anthony Grant is still played. He played striker on Saturday versus in a 0-0 draw. He played 74 minutes as a striker. So yes, he still played. Played every game for the club. Started every game this season. He's not playing 90 minutes now. He mostly plays like 70 something minutes and thing. Right. Yeah.
So Fabrizio is reporting that Reese Nelson is set to potentially go on loan at Ipswich Town.
Yeah, but Arsenal wants to sell for money because they want to bring in a major player.
Yeah, but Reese Nelson is an academy player. You see, this guy, they're not just gonna do anything. Because Reese Nelson is like a cash cow, you know. This is
that's
full
why they want
money.
Full money. They want to cash in on him.
Yeah, this is full money.
Crystal Palace had wanted both him and Nketiah.
Really?
You know that man, I make me tell him about him, mama. God no, me tell him about that.
Anthony Grant is playing at the bottom retirement league. Oh, he's at the retirement league. He might play now.
Where Kiddo Hart is in the league.
Yeah,
so waiting. Anthony Grant is. It's not a retirement league. He's playing at the league just below League 2. He stepped down one league.
What is that league?
The National League.
Non-league, in other words, non-league.
Yeah, you step out. There's 4 leagues, and then you go down to non-league. That's what
you need to give it up now, man.
Give what up? The man's 37 years old. What do you think he's going to be playing in the Prem? Some of the players, hold on. Some of the players are you hype up, like Tyreek McGee, can't play 90 minutes, and them are 20 something, and a whole bench. Them man, that's from the day me know my fam. He has never been on no bench. Him start. Him have nearly about 900 games and then cap. Show some respect. The man come team time. He's actually, and it like a Bonyo Guru, because him are the coach of the team too. So what happened? So they plan to fight him the whole time career. So when him done next year, he shall be just straight coach. So he's the player coach at Welling. Now go ahead, man. As a matter of fact, he was coaching at Chelsea, the under 10s. You understand? Yeah, allow the man. That's part of the thing. Right, next time you call about my family, I tell about your mama. Brawling. Yeah, the man at 37. He's at.
You think he can still play for Jamaica?
Do I think he can still play for Jamaica? I think he can do a job. I would like Jamaica to get a replacement and get him quick.
Oh, wow. Sorry.
But he plays 90 minutes. Why would I recommend him to Mount Pleasant? You think Grant is on Pickney money? So the JPL is non-league.
How much they pay non-league in England?
I don't know. I think like up to like
200 a
week.
week.
Yeah, but see, are you mad?
Or 300 a week, 400 a week, or a grand a week, man.
No, grand a week.
More than grand a week.
Grand a week would be the maximum there. But I can tell you that Anthony Grant is not a no grand a week thing.
Maybe 7 bills a week, man.
Yes, I'm telling you that. Yes, for the average player, but there are players in there who are not on no 7 bills.
Okay, so Anthony Grant is in the 3 grand tier a week. It's good money. You know, he's pulling off like, you know, at least 13, 14 grand a month, 15 grand a month, you know.
No, but that was with all Chelsea players, right? With all Chelsea players.
Side hustle. He's a hustling baller now. You know, he's out of the league. But I'm hoping Anthony Grant must have made a lot of money in football, man. I hope he got a lot of investments, man. Because he's been to a lot of clubs, man.
So what you need to try and understand is that players who are from Chelsea, like Anthony Grant, John Russell, Louis Baker, etc., etc.
Mm-hmm.
Michael Hector, it happened to. Chelsea puts them on super wages.
Really?
Yes, that is why they generally are not able to transfer to another club.
That is crazy.
They are. Look at Sterling. He's on 350,000. He's earning.
Define a lot, JT. I don't know. Help me out here, Owen. I'm trying to figure out. I was just guessing. Cataract don't actually know himself either. He's guessing. He's over here. Look at him over here guessing. Looking all guessy.
I'm not guessing.
Looking all guessy over here.
I'm not guessing. I am not guessing. I'm telling you. You can Google it. It's stupid. You can just Google what's the average salary in the non-league, and I'll tell you. The average salary in League Two is probably like £1,000 a week, and non-league would be in between 500 and up on that. But there are players in non-league who are not on that salary. How did Grant get to Welling? He went to Welling on loan from a League Two club, from the club named Crawley Town. He wasn't even on League Two wages when he was at Crawley Town. No, I am not comparing Sterling's wages. I'm saying that Chelsea pays players off the charts to prevent them from joining other clubs. That has been their mode. That's why you don't see players leaving Chelsea.
Okay. About 400. So average non-league. Let me see this. I would say depends on the club. No, I don't want it from these people.
And remember, you have clubs that have just left out of League Two and come into the non-league, so you can't do that. Jamal Lowe worked himself up from non-league.
Oh, didn't Jamal Lowe get a call up?
And nobody didn't even ask that. Funnily enough,
that was an interesting one. I think that one was kind of missed. There, I don't know. But there we go. Yeah, I don't know, man.
Jamie Vardy is way up from non-lock. That's what I can tell you. I don't know everything. I actually don't know everything. And I know, and I can't bother everybody. Yes, they were. I'm like, football guru, you don't know jack shit. You just talk.
Football guru. Yeah, man, you know, football guru thing. All right. So while there is no exact figure, the estimate suggests that the most players earn between 600 and 1,500 euros per week. However, this can vary significantly based on factors such as league level. Higher level leagues like the National League tend to offer higher salaries compared to lower level leagues. Club size and success larger than most, player experience and reputation. Yeah. So yeah, obviously for them to get him there, and he's actually working as a coach as well. I'm sure he's getting some kind of thing. So yeah, people, I'm cool with the squad. Happy that Leon Bailey's back. Yeah, there.
What I asked about? Cause this is a medical war time. Cause I'm gonna leave. Cause the sound I play today, so I have to leave early. Here up though. Why a man concerned with Anthony Grant earn? Like,
who concerned about that?
No, football guru and such. Like, they want to come small up the man thing. Me, I tell you, sir, he earn more than you, bro. And I warn you, the next time you call him and name them out, you will hear some. Me, I will call your family name them out. Because must have look some mining for mama. The fact is that the players don't earn as little as you guys think they earn, right? And I was just trying to say to you about non-league football. You have teams that just
15 bills.
That's not what he earns, and I can tell you that.
No, him a maximum $5,000 a week. Maximum.
Yes, somewhere like that. I'm telling you. So I don't know where him come with the man that play for 15 bills. So because there are two things in there in London kind of contracts, and I can tell you, you have players who are professional and some who are amateur. That's why it's a semi-pro league. You have clubs that come down from the main league, and therefore they're still carrying pro salaries. But it's like, we want to ask, how much do you earn? Like, what's the going rate at McDonald's? You know what I mean? To flip burgers.
But we're not even in his. I don't work at McDonald's, but I'm not.
No, not you.
Yeah, because we're not in his level. We're not on his level either way. You know what I mean? Even if he's probably, I don't think there's probably people in the comment section. I'm for sure not earning not even 15. I don't think I'm earning 1,500 a week. You're mad? That's a lot of bread. You know,
it's a humble youth. It's not like a man with gal out the thing and whatever. Him having 2 kids, his son and his daughter, and his wife. Is that a man with gal out thing?
That's a lot of money to people like.
No, but what I'm saying to you, Anthony Grant would have been in the league for 20 years. Since age 17, he had his first professional contract. So you just do the math.
He came up to the Chelsea Academy, right?
The Chelsea Academy. He never left his 20-something. He joined Chelsea at age 6. So it is what it is. I think he would do a job. Let me tell you where I think Grant would fit in, right? You see in the game when we were leading America 1-0, Taylor, and the coach wanted to bring on somebody to close out the game, and America scored in the 95th minute. I don't think that would happen with Grant in the field. Do I think he can carry 90 minutes for Jamaica now? No, at international level. But if I think he can come on and clog up a game and see out a result, absolutely. Do I think that we need to find players? Yes, we need to find a replacement CDM like dried peas need water. Yes. Do I think Grant is going to be around in 2026? No, I don't believe so. So he's not going to be at the World Cup or in contention for the World Cup. I honestly believe this might be his last season before he retires. Or he could go on like James Milner. James Milner is 39, and James Milner is playing in the Premier League. Who's cussing James Milner? Ashley Cole is way up in his 30s. Garrett McCleary. How old is Garrett McCleary? Garrett McCleary is still starting in League One.
45.
He could say that he's hard done by.
Oh, McCleary. McCleary, them all right, yeah, man. Rock, we did a good 3 hour, right on the 3 hour mark.
Yeah,
There's
man.
nothing else. You see, we have to save with energy. Because tomorrow again, we're going to watch football, and we need to take a break tomorrow. I know see a lot of people are going to still do the whole squad thing. I just need to take a break tomorrow. I think we stream a lot this week. This week we did because we just wanted, because it was so much anticipation and the curiosity of not knowing who was going to be in the squad. I think now we can kind of settle down now a bit, right? Until we get the players in camp and just look forward to the game and just talk up, you know. But this probably we'll see this week. We always the Adrian, as I said, I know what people are gonna flock this week is the Adrian Reid. People are gonna flock the Adrian Reid discussion this week, and
I don't think so.
Yeah, I think some people are gonna do it.
It's a balanced squad.
Who else? There's nobody else that
the problem would come if when the team plays we get beaten, and I don't see the team losing.
I don't believe nobody don't ask the coach if he spoke to Ravel Marcel. People, Cataract, I love and respect you, my brother. Bless up yourself. Yeah. Bless up on yourself. Bless up on yourself. Go check out in the comment section. Yeah. Check out me and the engine. Check out Go Road. Okay. Around it. Big out something. I got that. people, big up on yourself, you know, everybody will pass through. When I'm sports profit, you know the bad news, man. It was a fun show, people. Adrian Reid was the main danger, man. Yo, we are coming with the army. Yo, Owen, tell them to don't disrespect. Yeah, nice show. Everyone know in life, bro. Bro clubs. People training. Into the outer. International. Yeah, my people, out there.